This is a Judy Hopps minifigure, and this is every Zootopia character as Lego. And in this video, I'm going into my minifigure builder to recreate all the characters from Zootopia 2. So stay tuned, because things are gonna get wild. Anyways, Lego. So Zootopia 2 just came out, and I was feeling extra hoppy, so I went online and bought a whole bunch of illegal Zootopia minifigures that were recently released. Purchased. And while I waited for them, I decided it was a good time to go watch the movie. Yo, it's Flash. Yes! Amazing! Cinema. And my favorite character was still Flash.
Flash, 100-yard dash. Need to get across town, ignore the laws.
No problem.
And when I went home to order a bunch of new Zootopia sets, I realized there aren't any. So we're gonna have to do the next best thing. And since one of the biggest scenes from the movie is the mansion party, I decided to buy the $350 X Mansion. Now all I have to do is build it in a Flash. Alright, and we're done. And the first thing I did was remove all the superheroes, because we don't need those. And I want to unpack and build all of them, and then build my own custom characters. And now it's time to crack open our new Zootopia minifigures. And we have a lot of them. But we're gonna start off with this one, which looks like Judy Hopps. Alright, let's crack open this fella. Yo! Yo, that torso looks so good. Bro, that is a great looking bunny. And then we just gotta snap in this arm over here, and then we also have to put in a hand, and then we gotta snap in another arm with another hand, and then we gotta just attach this torso to this base. And she also comes with an accessory, and the last thing I of course have to add is the head. Her accessory is this police badge, by the way. Yo, she looks sick. This is way better than the last Judy Hopps I built. And lastly, I gave her a carrot, because of course she really likes carrots. Jersey boy, why are you dressed like a carrot? Hey, pal, don't worry about it. Hey, what's going on? Alright, Judy Hopps minifigure gets a 10 out of 10. Now the next one I want to unpack is gonna be Wild. Specifically, Nick Wilde. Well, we have to open it. Boom. Yo, oh, look at his floral shirt. That's so modern and fancy. Anyway, we gotta click in his arm and his hands. Then we gotta click in his other arm and his other hand. And the last thing I need to tag on is the head. Oh yeah, and he also comes with that jumbo elephant popsicle.
Pops, Mr.
Wild. Nick Wild.
But it's like the smaller version. Gotta be honest, kind of concerned about this one. That base is definitely not doing it for me. Yeah, furries, please stay away from Nick. But his shirt looks cool. It's a cool printed guy with like toe prints. Is that toes? Yeah, they don't wear shoes. Or Judy has like a version of a shoe on.
Oh my god, a viper! A window viper.
All right, Nick's getting an 8 out of 10. The face is weird, and I'm putting him here. Bro, why is he shorter? What the heck? Anyway, I'm grabbing our next pack, and we're cracking it open. And it's Flash Slothmore. I think that's his last name anyway. Imagine like a human being named like John Humanmore. Okay, that's cursed. All right, so I guess we have to just connect this in. Nope, that's upside down. Connect this here. Oh, sweet. All right, and the next thing I have to do is clip in an arm, clip in another arm. Then we have to put in a hand and another hand. And the last thing I have to clip on is the head. Blech. He looks so slothed out right now. And he also comes with a mug. You want it when? Question mark? Yeah, he looks super detailed. He even has a tie with a little star on it. But since this is Zootopia 2, you know what he needs to have? His red race car.
Hey, Flash, 100-yard dash.
And guess what? Lego made one. Awesome! Now I just gotta open this bad boy and build it. Whee! Yo, is that a paper bag? I've never seen that in a Lego set before. We gotta open this, what the heck? Why is this one paper, but all the other ones are plastic? That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We gotta build Flash's race car. We gotta open all these bags, and then we're gonna open up the instructions, and we have to build this guy. All right, we have the legs, the torso, the head, and the cell phone. Wow, he's reminding me of someone. Oh yeah, we forgot to put on his hair. Get out of here, this is Flash's car. And hopefully it'll have enough room to fit the whole gang. All right, now this is like gonna be the base of the car, and then we gotta put in all the axles for the wheels. We put one over here and one over here, and we're just gonna fill the rest of them. We got this, and we're just gonna fill out the rest of them. And the first portion of the car we're building is the back side, and I guess we're gonna work our way up by putting in these pieces. We cut this scene down, by the way. I'm just filming the whole build experience, because why not? And building this is actually super fun. All right, and now we gotta make the special siding for the car. Oh yeah. All right, and then we're gonna click this in, and we're gonna click this in. And then I think we were supposed to add these on, which, oops, I forgot. And I think I did that wrong, actually. Yeah, okay, I think these are supposed to go on this way. It's okay, that's why they're Lego. You can make mistakes. No, you can't. Yes, I can. Get out of here, Flash. All right, put this here, click. And then we gotta do the sides. Sweet. This, and we got this, boom. This here and this here. And then we have the steering wheel. And I think by now it's a fair enough time to put Flash at the front seat. And we build it around him, which would be cool. All right, pal, lock in, because we're gonna finish building. Oh, and there's the windshield. All right, now all I gotta do is do this whole backside with, of course, Flash still in there. Yo, it's got these like back fins. What the hey? All right, let's finish him. All right, we just gotta lock in this. Oh, yo, we got the lights in the front. It also comes with a sponge and soap for you to put on the car. I wonder how long it would take him to clean. And the last thing I have to build is the front bumper. All right, click. Oh yeah, right, I have to do the wheels. Oh, we're gonna be like Luigi with this one.
Flash, 100-yard dash.
No problem.
Yes! Oh no, Flash, come on. Hey, watch where you're driving. All right, anyways, we have to open our next figure. And we're going to do, I think that's Chief Bogo. Yo, this is looking so epic. What the? This is the weirdest figurehead I've ever seen. Yeah, it's definitely Bogo. First, I gotta clip in this arm, other arm, and this hand over here. I don't like that he's not a big fig, by the way. So the first thing we have to do is attach this, I think. Yeah, no, wait, no, this. Oh, that's cursed. Oh, wait, no, we were supposed to do this. See, these little pegs go in there, and then the horns go over here. Oh, okay. And then he comes with a cell phone that he can dial 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. Wait, what was before 7? Oh, right, 6. Okay, so Bogo, I'm giving like a 6. Like, he looks okay. He's got like the hoof prints, which is cool. And he's got like the printing and everything and the police badge. I just think he's not properly proportioned. And his face looks a little weird, but I just think the whole thing looks weird, to be honest. Like, it just doesn't feel right. Judy and Nick are already kind of weirdly proportioned. But you know what? We'll still leave him down here with the squad. And I want to grab our next character. And why don't we do this one? I think that's Dawn Bellwether. Yo, this is gonna be the craziest minifig I've ever built. Bro, she comes with a book. A book! I think that's because she's a nerd. Bro, are these minifigure glasses? What the hey? You know who needs glasses? My friend Walter. Hey, I don't need glasses. I could see just fine. Then why are you squinting? Fine, I need glasses. Give them to me. Oh, I'll go put them on. Hey, these look pretty good. Okay, now we just have to build Dawn. Yo, look at that custom print. That's crazy. She has a Zootopia button. All right, we gotta clip in her hands and her other hand and arm and hand. Sweet. All right, and then we do get this head that's missing a face. I hate this. This looks so cursed. All right, well, we can fix that with this part over here. Boom. Oh, okay. She actually looks kind of great, but she needs her glasses, right? Wait, where'd she go? Hey, it looks like she found her glasses. Wait, Walter, what happened? Oh, he's not gonna be waking up anymore. What do you mean he's not gonna be waking up? He's having a bad dream. Bro, I hate animal puns. All right, and there's a little area up here. I think that would be suitable for the temporary mayor of Zootopia. Oops, that was very temporary. All right, I'm giving her book too, because I feel like she needs it. Sweet, okay. Next we need another mayor. And how about her predecessor, Mayor Lionheart? All right, let's crack this boy open. Aw, this is gonna be great. Yo, he's got the lion suit, and he probably should be bigger, but like honestly, this one might be more proportional. All right, we got a snap in his hand, we got a snap in his other hand, we got a snap in his mane, and lastly, I have to snap in his face. Yo, look at this boy. And he's a pretty charming looking guy. I give him a 10 out of 10. Oh right, he's a criminal. Get him, cops. I got him. All right, guys, take him away. Wait. He did nothing wrong. He was just trying to save Zootopia. What about all those animals he imprisoned? Well, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Take him away. All right, now those were mostly Zootopia 1 variants, but it's time to build some Zootopia 2 ones, including this Zootopia 2 version of Nick. Yo, and he also comes with glasses. All right, we're gonna tag in this arm and tag in this arm, and then we gotta do a hand. All right, that's one hand, and then this is the other one. And then we have the head. I actually wanna try these glasses on. Do they even fit? How are these supposed to go on? Yeah, that doesn't work. All right, figure itself is pretty cool. He has a pink shirt, white pants, and he's a foxy body. But I'm still giving him like a 7 just because he can't wear the glasses. Like, what the heck? Why have glasses if you can't wear them? I bet I could wear them better. Wait, let's actually try this for a second. Okay, well, they fit around my neck. Wait, do they fit around Nick's neck? All right, let's just do this. Okay, actually, I'm gonna give him an 8. They fit around his neck. That's better than nothing. All right, now we have one more figure before I build Gary to Snake and all the other new characters from the movie. So let's see what's in this pack. I'm pretty sure that's another Judy variant. Sweet. All right, we have a torso, we have an arm, we have another arm, then we have a hand and another hand. Oh, sweet. All right, and then she comes with the same head as the other one, but this time she comes with this really cool radio. I don't know, does she hold it like this? I don't remember her having a radio that intense in the movie, but the whole jacket deal looks good. Solid 9 out of 10. Bro, you can even see her toes better this time. Does she have a bunny tail? No. Where's her bunny tail? Aw, they're such a cute couple. Look at them. They should say I love you. Why didn't they say it in the movie? Now, one of the new main characters in the movie is this snake, Gary the Snake. And LEGO's made a couple different versions of snakes in the past, like this one and like this one. And neither of them look anything like Gary. And I definitely don't want to use those Lego Chima snakes, because, you know, yeah, ew. So I have to go to my park collection, and lucky for me, I have an idea. Now, what happens when you combine one of these cylinders with one of these jumpers? Well, you get this. Or if you plug it in this way, you get this. But what if you kept adding? This seems like a pretty effective way to make the body of a snake, but head-wise, it's a little tougher. So for his head, I had to grab my minifig of Roadrunner. We're just gonna take off his feather and then put the head on to the snake. Or I'm sorry, the snake. And there's our version of Gary. By the way, I tried a version of this with Kermit's head, it didn't work. It is a good instance of it not being easy being green. Oh wait, there's one more thing I wanna add. The end to his tail. I'm actually really proud of this build and giving it a 9 out of 10, and we're gonna wrap him around Judy. Yo, let's go, squad. All right, who's next? Now, the next character I want to build is the newest Disney twist villain, Paulbert Linksley. And for him, we have to go to my minifigure collection. And I'm going to use as a base for him this Bugs Bunny, because the cheeks and the ears are kind of similar. All right, now the first thing I need to get him is some pants. He has these plain brown pants, which I just grabbed from the collection and snapped on. All right, let's do one of these dark pairs of pants. Okay, at least he has pants now. All right, next I need to replicate his green shirt with those cool stripies on them. Yo, I think we have the perfect one. So we have blue, pink, whatever those colors are, and green. Oh, there it is. We just gotta switch out the hands. Oh, look, this green shirt's in the wrong place, but it has the right hand color, so we're gonna steal him. Sweet, I put it in the right place. All right, yeah, he doesn't want yellow hands. That would be weird. I gotta say, I'm a little tired of twist villains in Disney movies. All right, let's snack this on. All right, torso off, this torso on, and boom, we have a Bugsy version of Palmer. But he's missing something. He went around trying to kind of poison everyone in the movie, so I gave him this little piece. This will be like his poison thing, and he could totally go up to people and, you know. Now the next character I want to make is a brand new one who replaced the last two mayors, and it's Mayor Winddancer. He kind of sounds like Joe from Family Guy.
Justice is dead, I say.
And for his base, I'm going to use this black suit I got from Fisk for the Marvel Big Figs, and I'm giving him these brown fists. Like this one and this one. The next thing I just have to do is build a horse head, and we're going to start here, do this one, and we're gonna do this one, and then I think the next thing I have to do is the eyes. I'm gonna do this one here, I'm gonna do this one here, and then we have the horse ears, and we're gonna add this little white just because it creates some color diversity. And lastly, he has this beautiful gold mane that I'm gonna represent with these pieces. Oh shoot, I think we need to make his neck higher. All right, and there he is. Bro, he looks like he could blow bubble gum. I don't know how I feel about this. He looks more like Scrat from Ice Age. Anyway, since he's a new mayor, I know where I want to put him. Right up on the balcony. Yes, let's go. Yo, he fits surprisingly well with everyone else. And out of all the other mayors that we've opened, he's probably the worst looking one here. Well, here anyway. In the movie, he actually looks nice. But he's probably the best mayor. And to be honest, he still wasn't that great. So let's build someone who is. Specifically, Nibbles Maplestick. She's this podcaster who knows the truth. And for her base, we're going to use...
I'm the Joker, baby!
Yeah, that's a weird base, right? Don't worry, we're also going to use Taz to build her. All right, so first we're going to use Taz's legs and tail, and then we're going to use this torso, maybe take off some hands. Oh yeah, and we gotta slip in some new hands with gloves. Then you might be wondering what I'm gonna use for the head, and it's Chip. I mean, come on, it's perfect. He has the little giant tooth, he has the ear, like, bro, it's perfect, come on. The torso I know isn't perfect, but it kind of matches her. And then since she has a lamp accessory, I got a Lego one. So now she could hang out with the main boys and Gary, and maybe stop Mr. Langsley. All right, we're gonna put her right over here, and they're slowly phasing in with these guys over here, but it's still like a whole Zootopia 2 squad. Now next in the movie, since Chief Bogo was kind of taken out by the snake, Captain Hogbottom became pretty prominent, and I want to build him as a Lego. And I took another one of these big fig Captain America torsos, slipped this piece on, and then got to work building my hog face, so that way it kind of looks like this ugly pig. I was gonna use Miss Piggy, but she wouldn't have liked that. I'll put this here, this here. All right, that kind of looks like Pumbaa. And we're just gonna tag this on. And it's legit Officer Hogbottom. Honestly, not a fan. So Officer Hogbottom can stay right over here. The last character I have to build is Jesus. And for their base, I'm using this cowboy minifig. And can you blame me? It's a cool minifig. Since Jesus is a lizard, I got this dragon tail from one of the collectible minifigures. And we're just gonna click it in and then keep the main torso here. What we are gonna take out is the hands and the head. And we're gonna replace it with my favorite Muppet, Kermit the Frog! Yay! He's not actually my favorite Muppet, by the way, Swedish Chef is. Anyway, we gotta take off his head, and his hands, nah, he could keep his legs. All right, and we're gonna pop in this hand, pop in this one, and then I need to give him the hat back. Oh yeah, and he wouldn't be complete without a beer bottle. A bottle of liquor. Sweet! Honestly, this is one of the more random looking characters from this movie, but it's not the most random. And I'm honestly just gonna put him over here by Flash's crash. I don't crash. And like that, we have all the Zootopia minifigures from Zootopia 1 and 2 in minifigure form that you could ever want. But if there are more that you want, then watch this video over here, because I probably built them in there. Anyways, God bless and stay wild and awesome. These are my Zootopia minifigures, and this is my Lego-fied Zootopia city. And today I'm going into the city to build minifigures of all the characters from the movie. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, I'm gonna recreate a bunch of scenes from the movie. Anyways, Lego. Now, if you've been living under a rock, let me explain what Zootopia is. Basically, it's a Disney movie about this giant city where different types of animals live and work together. Like Judy, Nick, Mr. Big, and even this super slow sloth named Flash. Now, LEGO hasn't made any Zootopia sets, so I had to go to the LEGO store and get this city tower. So before we build our characters, I need to build the city that we're gonna put them in. And don't worry, we're gonna build as fast as Flash. And here's the full Zootopia city. It has police, fire, construction, skate park, monorail, rocket ships, and everything you'd need in a city like Zootopia. But we don't need these real people minifigures, so they're all gonna go bye-bye, and we're gonna replace them with anthropomorphic animals. The first character I want to make is Officer Judy Hopps. She's the main character of the movie, and LEGO hasn't made a version of her. But they have made another bunny, specifically this one. We're gonna use him as the base. He has toes, a nice torso, and a head, but Judy Hopps has her cop uniform, so we're gonna need to find one of those. And for this, we're gonna use my minifig part organizer. And the first thing we're gonna need is a blue cop outfit. Yeah, that'll do. And then we're gonna also need short legs that are black. Okay, that'll cut it. All right, firstly the torso, then the head, then we're going to do the pants. All right, now the only thing I wanna switch out is the hands, because I don't want her to just have black hands, so we'll throw these here, and then get some white ones. And then we'll leave the carrot, because, you know, what yup, donk. She also used a carrot pen to record Nick Wilde. And you know what? The set even comes with a little police station, and of course the cop car. So we'll give that to Miss Judy Hopps. And that's our first custom minifigure. Next I need to build Nick Wilde, who's an anthropomorphic fox and kind of a scam artist. And the only decent anthropomorphic fox base that LEGO's ever made is this one of Robin Hood. Which is funny because Robin Hood also kind of steals. Anyways, we're going to take off his accessories, and then we're going to start using the part. I also need to go back to the minifig sorter because we need a new pair of legs. We need him to be a little taller than Judy. And then in terms of shirts, I think this will do perfect. This is from one of the Friends LEGO sets. All right, the first thing I'm gonna do is place down the pants, torso. We gotta detach the arms here. They're useful. Bada boom. We gotta need the head, and we're gonna need the tail. The rest of him can go away. All right, tail here, torso here, and then we gotta take the arms. Ah, that looks pretty good. Now where it's gonna get questionable, honestly, is with the head. We could take off this, but it's not perfect, to be honest with you. And that's because of this silly hat right here. Because obviously Nick Wilde doesn't really wear a hat, but I guess we could say he does. And the issue is, he's still technically shorter than Judy because, you know, Bugs Bunny has really tall ears, which is why I considered giving Judy the Lola head, but it just, the colors don't work well at all. Now I'm giving Nick the little accessory of the popsicles that he sold, and that's why the next character we're gonna build is Finnick. He's part of Nick's giant scheme to scam people into buying popsicles, and he dresses up in this little elephant costume, and we gotta build it. And for his base, we're going to use this minifigure of Wile E. Coyote. And these are gonna be the pants like this, and a shirt like this, but maybe we'll give him a costume option. All right, we have the legs. We're gonna take this off of Wile E. Coyote and give him a tail. Then he's gonna get a torso, and then he's gonna get a head. You know, I know there are scenes where he wears a black shirt, but honestly, I don't like it on him. I like him in the little elephant costume. So I found this little Lego Labubu, and we're just gonna use his tail and his torso, and then we're gonna steal the head again. And boom, there's something that resembles Finnick. Now I just need to make his iconic Jumbo Pop. So I went to my collection, got the parts, snapped them together, and put them in his hand. Yo, this thing's literally massive. Oh wait, I need to steal one more thing over here. We need this. All right, so now we have him in his push stroller with his giant ice pop, and we're gonna need Nick to come in and hold him down, because, you know, he's a little top heavy.
Ha! I make $200 a day, Fluff. 365 days a year since I was 12.
Nicholas Wilde, you are under arrest.
For what? Hurting your feelings?
Felony tax evasion.
Yeah, $200 a day, 365 days a year. Since you were 12, that's 2 decades, so times 20, which is 1,460,000, I think. I mean, I am just a dumb bunny, but we are good at multiplying.
She hustled you good! You a cop now, Nick.
Now, there are also a lot of other important characters from Zootopia, like Flash.
Flash, 100-yard dash. Buddy, it's nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
And since LEGO hasn't made any really good sloth heads, I decided to use my computer to make one and then print it out. And I just had to get cutting the right one. Then I had to go to my minifigure part selection, pick out a torso, gray head, and legs, snap them together, and then add the face print that I printed out. Oh yeah, and give him a mug. Oh yeah, and since he's a sloth, he's gonna need some claws. Cause you know, look at bro's fingernails. And we just put him in his seat while he works really, really slowly. Oh, and I also wanna build his girlfriend who I got more parts for, like these brown legs, pink shirt, and gray head. And we have to snap her together too, with the legs, the torso, and the head. Oh yeah, she's gonna need new hands. Oh, and she could get an office mug and claws too. How you doing, Priscilla? Good. All right, now we just gotta give her her own desk.
Flash, flash, 100-yard dash. What do you call a 3-humped camel?
I don't know. What do you call 3-humped camel?
Pregnant.
All right, so I'm putting Priscilla and Flash on this level of the city. And don't worry, by the end of this video, the rest of the city will be filled. Now, for us to have a city, we're gonna need a leader. And who better than Mayor Lionheart, the totally not corrupt official. Now, Mayor Lionheart's famous for his suit, tie, and wolfy appearance. And I got a base minifigure that covers the suit and the pants and tie. So we're just gonna need to take off his hair and then use someone like this. Oh shoot, that actually looks pretty good for Mayor Lionheart. But the beast doesn't look exactly like a lion, but you know who does? The lion from The Wizard of Oz.
Put 'em up, put 'em up!
Alright, well, we're gonna take off this piece and this piece. Then we're gonna try taking this off altogether. And let's see if this works. Alright, that's pretty good. Now I'm just gonna take off his hands, because you know, he doesn't need those. And we're gonna put in some brown ones for lion-y hands, you know? The last thing I need to do is attach a tail, and that's really easy, because, you know, we got one right over here. Bada boom! But now that we have a mayor, he's gonna need an assistant. And his assistant is the totally not suspicious Dawn Bellweb. And I know exactly what I'm gonna use as her base. That's right, Carl from Up. Wait, what? So I'm gonna take off his head, and the cane, and then use these legs because they match her height. Then we're gonna give her Mrs. Krabappel's skirt from The Simpsons, as well as her torso. And I guess it would make sense to give her the hands as well. And then we're gonna put Carl's head back on. You might say, that doesn't look like her. And you're right, so we're losing the hair. But you know whose hair kind of does look like hers? Another old man Disney character, Geppetto. And we're just gonna put that on. Maybe we get a happier face or something, because Carl already has the big glasses. And I guess this is gonna be her. But animals aren't the easiest to do in Lego, so there we go. Now, hopefully she doesn't just throw Mayor Lionheart onto the bus or anything. Or, you know, on the monorail. Anyway, a city this big can't just have Judy as a police officer, so we're gonna need some more. And the first cop I need to make is the chief cop, Chief Bogo. And I'm gonna use Captain America to do it. You might be wondering why, because he's huge and he's dark blue. And the first thing I'm gonna do is pop off his head. And now I need to make a head that looks more like Chief Bogo. And since LEGO really hasn't done any Ram builds, I have to do my own. And after going through my part collection, these are some parts I found that I think we can make something with. All right, so let's do this. First thing I wanna attach is the eyes and the ram horns. All right, so we have a mouth here. I just need to figure out how to properly do this. All right, well, we need a Technic pen because that'll be what holds it in. And then we need the nose, then we need this piece, then we need this, bada boom. All right, there's Chief Bogo's head. I'd say that's pretty accurate. Now we just gotta make him a fist-fighting cop. Yo! Then we can put him in front of the police station, but there's still some more police officers I want to make. Like the funny and chunky Officer Clawhauser, who's some type of tiger. And for her base, I'm using Chip from the Disney minifigure series. And all I have to do is I'm just going to take a cop and, you know, strip him. Bruh. And then we're going to put in this torso, the head, and we're going to take off the hands. And we need to put Chip's hands on. Yeah, she's missing donuts. Actually, she's missing a whole lot of them. This looks okay. He's like a receptionist and dispatcher for the police. And you know, if he had a black nose, it would have been more perfect, but don't worry, we're gonna be using that later. So we'll add him to the police force. But there's one more big cop I want to add, and that's Officer McHorn. He's this giant rhino guy. And guess whose head I'm taking again? And then lucky for me, I already have a pre-built rhino head that I made a little bit earlier. And I think I'll be able to just, stick it in here. And now you have Officer McHorn. I gotta tell you right now, I would not mess with this police department. I mean, bro, that guy's beefy. Now, this next character is my favorite because he's the chief mafia boss of all of Zootopia. And it is, of course, Mr. Big. He does Judy a favor because he saved her daughter's life and they asked on her wedding day. And now I need to build him as a Lego. But before we even build him, I want to add his chair into this level in the city. Because if you wrong him, you can get flung out on this side or sent out the window on this side. Now for the base of this figure, we're going to use my boy Don Corleone. And then we're just going to swap out his legs for these little ones. And then we're going to take off his head and replace it with chips. Because this is the closest thing we had to a rodent that was darker. Now we just need to put him in his chair. Ah, look at him.
You disrespected me. You disrespected my grandmama, who I buried in that skunk butt rug.
Oh yeah, and I also wanted to make his daughter, so I got this accurate sized chipmunk. Oh yeah, and we gotta give her a hairdo, like that. Boom. Accurate chipmunk sized Miss Frou Frou. That's his daughter's name. His daughter's name is Frou Frou. Bro, I love this guy. He's my favorite character. I love him. The next character I want to make is kind of weird and sketchy. And his name is Yax. And he's weird and sketchy because he doesn't wear any pants. Like everyone else in Zootopia. They all wear pants and he doesn't. Anyways, I took the torso and the head from the lion from earlier. And then we're putting it with the beast. And he's probably like one of the only minifigure heads that actually has horns on him. So this actually works pretty well for him. So he can sit on the roof and, meditate and do whatever he does in his weird habitat. And the last character I want to make, I'm putting on the monorail. And this character reminds me a lot of Lola Bunny. And it is Gazelle. I mean, the torso, the legs, and the tail are pretty close. The head isn't perfect because, there are no horn-headed minifigure heads. But she should have a little bit of, cloth around her since she always wears these nice outfits. And then the last thing she'll need is a microphone. And I think that's one right over there. Oh, boom. Boom, got it. And she sings... Yeah, I'm not singing it. Alright, and that is every Zootopia character from Zootopia 1. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that subscribe button so that way we can do Zootopia 2. Anyways, God bless, and stay awesome. This is a Lego Judy Hopps, and today I'm going to the city to build all the different characters as builds from the movie Zootopia 2. So stay tuned, because this place is gonna turn into a zoo. Anyways, Lego. Now the new Zootopia movie came out and it was super popular, with a bunch of new characters, including my boy Gary DeSnake. So this fake Lego brand made a bunch of sets of characters that I'm gonna build, starting off with this Officer Judy Hopps. Oh, and by the way, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because we're trying to hit 400,000 subs. Ready? We're gonna hit it right now. 3, 2, boom! Got it. All right, let's take a look at Judy. Bruh, who is that? Kill it, burn it with fire. This might be the most cursed Judy Hopps design I've ever seen. Well, the picture that is. The build itself could still be good. Let's open it up. Oh, and then we have all the other designs actually featured here. That's cool. All right, we have the instructions, the bag, and the stickers. Yo, that looks like a face. Anyways, I'm gonna get this box out of here, and we're gonna start building Judy Hopps. Rip. All right, now we're gonna get started. We need this little clip piece, and we need another clip piece, and we need this little double-sided piece, which doesn't exist in Lego. And then I think we need another clip piece. That's a lot of clip pieces. All right, so the next thing I think I'm going to need is this bad boy. Oh wait, nope, it's this bad boy. And this one, and this one. Fire. Okay, and then how do we connect this? Sweet. Now we're going to put this in. Great. All right, now we're gonna put this in, and then we have some body armor because, we can't have her not, protected. Boop. All right, and now we could add her badge, and I think that's a sticker.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Patrick, the lid's already off.
Hey, that went pretty well. All right, let's keep building. Boop. Got your nose. All right, now it's time for the eyes. Okay, sweet. We're gonna put this here, and then we're gonna do this, and these. Now she's all ears. Bruh, that joke is terrible. Okay, fine. All right, let's finish her up. All right, and here she is, and the last thing we have to build is her carrot. I have a question. What is it, Blocky? Why is there this clip thing right over here? Is that for a tail? No. We built it right. Yeah, we built it right. What is that for? Is that like a carrot holder? Also, why is this piece this color and this one this color? You know what? Some things are better left unanswered. Anyway, lucky for Judy, I have this whole Lego city here, and we're gonna place her in it. All right, we're going to put her up here. Bada boom. All right, now the next character I wanna build is our boy Flash. That's not Flash. Pretty sure it is. No, it's not. Look at him. What is that? Who is this? Who is it? What did you do with Flash? Yeah, these AI renders are really funny. Anyways, this is 61 pieces, and this actually looks like it should be pretty good. So let's crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong. All right, wait, you're going out of here. You're cursed. All right, and it looks like we're gonna start by building the feet. Rip! All right, so we're gonna have this guy here. Bada boom, and then we're going to do this one, I think. I genuinely don't know what this is that I'm assembling right now. I just hope it works, nobody gets mad. All right, let's build the feet. All right, well, now we have the bottom half, so that's cool. And now we just need to do the torso. All right, so we got this, we're gonna do this bad boy, and we're gonna do this, sweet. And then lastly, we have this piece. This is a 1x3. And we're gonna take off this sticker. Oh my gosh, bro, get on there. All right, sweet. Okay, so now we have Flash's body. Now it's time for his arms and then the head. All right, we're gonna do this bad boy, then we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do some of these, and some of these. Fire, okay, we have his arms and his claws. I guess one of those will go here. And then we also have this bad boy, these two, and this one. All right, we have another one of these. Bada boom, bada bop. And then we're gonna put these two on too. Bang, bang. All right, so we have the eyebrows, and now we have this eye and this eye. And then we gotta just put in the actual eyes. Oh, sweet. All right, now before we add the head, I wanna do the other hand, which should be pretty easy. Bam, sweet. And now all I have to do is boop. We got Flash. And he actually looks pretty good. He gets a 10 out of 10. Now, but there's still something I wanna give him. All right.
Flash, 100-yard dash. We need to get across town.
No problem.
All right, we're going to put Flash right over here. And the next character I'm gonna build is Gary the Snake. And the build actually looks pretty freaking dope. All right. Oh wow, that was easy. Woo. Skadoosh. All right, this should be pretty simple. Actually, I lied. Oh, this is gonna be fun. All right, so the first thing we're gonna build is the head. All right, so we got these, and then we gotta put in the eyes. All right, so here's the head for Gary, and the connection is through this point, I think. No, it's actually through this point. You see, that makes more sense. And we have these little triangle stickers with scales. So if we take one of those off, we need to put it over here. Wow. All right, now let's build the rest of them. All right, now this next build is gonna be interesting because I'm gonna have to build like a billion of them. All right, so we need one of these, and one of these, and then we gotta take a sticker. Yo, look at that. And then we have this one over here, and then we're gonna build about 500,000 of these. Oh shoot, we gotta add the scales. Luckily we have them. All right, I need to figure out how to actually like position him. All right, that's better. All right, and here's Gary the Snake. He looks good. He's got all his fins and scales in order. I don't know why it looks so good on the box and so kind of mid here. I'll give the build like a 6 or a 7. Bro, please stop, the meme's dead. All right, now we gotta put him somewhere in this city. I'm literally putting Gary up on this whole thing up here. Boom, now he could hang on to this crane for dear life because, you know, that's what snakes do. And we could grab our next build. And I want it to be Chief Bozo. I meant Chief Bogo. I don't know who this is supposed to be, but it's definitely not Chief Bogo. Bro, what is going on here? It's like a bull with giant forearms in a well-fitted blue suit, but the suit and the arms don't really change. It's all just a part of him. And then there's this beard, but the beard is like missing a part here. And then he's got ears and the bull horns and this. What is this? I don't get it. But the bill looks closer to the actual like Disney character. Why does he have 3 hooves? That behooves me. All right, Bogo time. This is so cursed. Bro, what even is this? All right, let's build. We're doing some similar stuff that we did with Judy, you know, because I guess they're both cops, so I guess it's kind of gonna be similar. But he should be taller, right? Wouldn't that make sense? All right, it stopped recording, but now I have to build the feet. Foot 1, foot 2, foot 3, foot 4, boom. All right, now it's foot time. All right, now they can catch criminals on foot, but there's actually still more to do. I have to build back armor, I think. I don't know, actually. Yeah, okay, boom. There we go, back armor. And then he also comes with these pieces, like this one and this one. Bada boom. Oh, shoot, and we gotta put this on here. Oh, yeah, and then, oops. Nope, you're not supposed to go there. You go here. Yeah, that was kind of stupid. I don't know why I thought they went there. Probably because it's the same piece, just a different shade of color. All right, sweet. Now we have this piece and we have this one. Sweet. All right, I got a little anxious, so I wanted to add the eyes on because, you know, Bogo needs to see. All right, we're gonna do eye number 2. Bada boom. Okay, sweet. All right, I see you. And the next thing I have to do is the arms. And this one should be kind of complicated, actually. So we need this piece, then we need another one of these studs, and then we're gonna do this. Sweet. All right. Sweet. Yo, okay, awesome. I think that goes on that way. I could be wrong, I don't know. And then we have another one that's gonna do this, and gonna do this, and gonna do this, and then bada boom, bada ba. Sweet. Oh wait, you know what I realized? I probably should have put these over here. Let's add this here, and we're gonna add this here. Sweet. And we're gonna add this, and then clip in these. All right. Cool. Now we have this eyepiece and this eyepiece. And oh, these are like the little snouts because he has those giant nostrils. Bruh, he must have like really good circadian rhythm. I don't think those things have anything to do with each other, but I'm saying it anyway. All right, and then we're gonna add these clips because I think that's where the horns are gonna go. Then we're gonna add his giant angular eyebrow. Bro's got some serious eyebrow angles. All right, and the last thing is we need to add those cheekbones. Nothing's greater than some awesome cheekbones. All right, and then we're gonna just add this and add that, and then add these boys. All right, we're gonna tag this in, and we're going to tag this in, and then we're gonna just flip this, and flip this. Boom, fully functional bullhead. Last thing we have to do is tag it to the body. All right, and we're just gonna do this, and boom, we have Chief Bogo. Oh, dude, he looks great. Well, I mean, as great as you can get for, you know, Chief Bogo. But, like, if you were to put him next to a minifigure, he's pretty accurately sized. Maybe, like, angle this down a little more. I don't know if I like that better or not, but we're putting him at the police station. All right, and we're going to put him right over here. Bada boom! And now we have the filled out city. Well, actually, not yet, because we have to build the next character. All right, and we're gonna open our next character, Officer Trumpet. So this is another cop police officer, and we gotta build him, but this does not look like Officer Trumpet. He's over 74 pieces too, which is crazy. So let's get building. Oh, this is gonna be great. I'm actually really excited about this one. Where are the instructions? There we go. All right, yeet. Oh, and we got stickers. Oh, why is there an eyeball? Oh, bruh, you can't come off yet. All right, we're gonna just stick him directly to the eye. All right, first thing I have to do is build the torso. All right. So we're gonna do the back here, and the next thing I have to do is the feet. All right, foot number 1 time, boom, boom, and boom. All right, and we also gonna do this one, this piece, and this piece. Sweet, okay, so those are like the knees. Now we need the feet, which are a little harder, but not super hard. All right, we have this foot. Where's the other foot? What the heck? Oh shoot, I think it's supposed to be gray. I did it wrong. All right, and we're gonna tag this on over here, and this one over here. Aw, sweet, that's so cool. All right, and then we're gonna have this piece. Yo, that's great. And then next we're going to add a little bit of a belly, because you know, elephants are pretty chunky. All right, so we got this piece, and then we got this one, and then all I have to do is this piece. Oh bro, come on. And then we have this piece. Oh shoot, I messed it up. This is supposed to go this way. No, please don't be messed up. All right, here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. And then we got to tag on the belly piece or sticker. Sweet. Whoa, why is it yellow here but not? I don't understand why even bother make the yellow. That doesn't make sense to me. Oh, okay, boom. We got a round boy right now. I'm gonna make this eyeball off too. Oh wait, we got this one. All right. Sweet. All right, it's elephant arm time. All right, we got this and we got this. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so we've got like tusk things going on now, and we got this build, but we're getting a little more complicated as we go up. And then we're gonna do these pieces too. All right, and then we got the eyes, which are kind of lazy looking. All right, what's next? We gotta add this top on, fire, and then we're gonna add on the ears. We're gonna add this on, we're gonna add this on, and then we're gonna do the other one too. Well, this is the most intense build we've done yet. And the last part we have to build is the trunk. It should be pretty simple. Sweet, we have a fully functioning elephant. I'll give this build a 10 out of 10, and since he's basically a cop, we'll put him at the police station. Anyway, we'll put him right next to Chief Bogo, and Judy's up there. We got Gary over here, and we have Mr. Sloth over here. Oh, but I think it's time we finally built our boy Nick Wilde, or Big Biled. Yeah, that is not flippin' Nick Wilde. I don't even know how much I like the build. I'll need to honestly see it. But who is this? This is like Child Wild. Anyways, this has like over 61 pieces. That's an odd thing to put a plus next to, but we're gonna crack it open. All right, get this out of here. All right, let's open it up. Bada boom. My two favorite animated Wilds are Wild Style and Nick Wilde, so I'm excited to finally build this one in Lego. And since he has less pieces overall, it should be easier. Should be. All right, we have another one of these double studs and this boy over here. All right, and now we just need this and this and this. Bada boom. All right, so we have a shirt. That's not nothing. And then we're gonna do the other side, and I guess that's also going to have this piece. That's, it's interesting. The shirt looks pretty accurate, but now we have to do the feet. That should be, again, not super difficult. All right, cool. Oh, bro's got thunder thighs. Now all we have to do is this leg, and then we gotta do the feet. And you know, since he's a fox, he's orange, you know, like my hair. And we got this one, and we got these bricks right here. And the next thing I'm going to do is build, I guess, the head. All right, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. Sweet, and then we're going to stack these in. Okay, now that's the first portion of the head, but now I need to build the nose. All right, so we're gonna take this brick, and we need to kind of lock the snout in. So we're gonna do that with these, and then we got an orange brick. All right, the snout's feeling a little chunk. That's fire. So now we just have to add the sticker eyes. All right, so we have a bit of a head shape going on now, and we'll add that on in a second, because I think it'll look good. But first, I have to finish with the arms. And these arms actually look pretty cool, and they're like all angled and everything. All right, and we're gonna clock this in here, and clock this hand in here, and then we're gonna just tag on the head, and boom, we have a kind of rough version of Nick. Gotta be honest, not really a fan. Now, where do I put him? I could put him with Judy, or he'll go near the rocket ship. He looks okay, not my favorite of the builds, which is why next I'm gonna build Gazelle, AKA Shakira. This looks cursed and not at all like the character. The character looks much better than this, but the build itself actually doesn't look terrible from here. All right, let's be real. The Zoo song was way better than K-pop Demon Hunter's song. Fight me in the comments. Anyway, we're gonna open this one up. Yeet. All right, let's build. Bro, what is this sticker? All right, let's build the body first. All right, here's the body. The next thing I have to add is the legs. And they should be pretty simple. Click here, sweet. And then we're gonna do one like this. Awesome. Okay, now the next thing I wanna do is these parts. All right, that's cool. We're going to put this in, and then we're gonna put this in, and then we're gonna build this out. Bada boom, we're gonna do this. I think that works, yeah. All right, now we're just gonna do the eyes. I see you, Gazelle.
I see.
Oh wait, and we need to do the mouth too. I'm a little perturbed that these all have stickers. I mean, bruh, that's goofy looking, but it's okay. It's not the end of the world because we have this clip here, and this clip actually does something. See, look, it creates that weird little thing she has. I don't know what you call it, but she does have her little horn antlers things here, and you can connect them with these binoculars. Bada boom and bada boom. Oh right, she's supposed to have arms. All right, so the first thing we have to do is connect this and this. And then we're gonna also connect these Technic pieces. I like them in this color. I don't think I've ever seen them in this color before. And then we're just gonna connect this here. And the last thing I gotta do is connect the head. Oh, dang it, she's too tall. Yo, she looks sick. All right, we're going up, up, up. It's our moment, and she's gonna go here. Oh no, I think I quoted the wrong song. Sorry, this place is turning into a zoo. Sweet, okay. She's gonna go over here. She's on top of the fire station, and now it's time to build our last figure, Officer Probert. Actually this one looks friggin' sick, and I'm excited to add to the police force. By the way, this officer is way too fit to be in this position. Like, look, even the official brick-built one looks chunky. This just looks like a very fit Probert that doesn't look accurate at all. The Legos somehow look more accurate than the little renders they have here. They're stupid. All right, well, let's build it. All right, last box. That's a cop. I really hope this one comes with a donut, by the way. All right, let's speed build this one. All right, now we got the legs. Let's do his big round belly. Here we go. We have the torso sticker. It's gonna go facing this way, and we're gonna do this. Boom, round belly achieved. Now it's time for arms. All right, we have arm 1 in. Now it's time for arm 2. And then we need the clip. We're gonna clip that in. All right, now we got some functioning arms in there, which is good. Now we just need a round head. And I guess that starts with the snout. This shouldn't be too difficult. All right, nose time. We got a nose. And now we got eyes. And we got a head. And now we gotta do the actual eyes again. We have eyeball number 1 and eyeball number 2. And now we're gonna do the ears. Fire. Boom, bam, bop. All right, and then we have the cheeks. And there's this black piece too. I think this is supposed to go for like the rounded belly area. That's good. And then we just gotta add these stickers to, add the cheetah texture. All right, and then we're going to do this. Okay, fire, that's awesome. Let's add him to the police department. You know what, we're gonna add him here and Judy right over here. Oh, dang it, Judy. All right, now we have them all. Now we just need to find Gary. Hey. Hello. Yo, these guys honestly look awesome. So if you enjoyed watching this video, make sure to watch this one where I built all Zootopia 1 in Lego and this one where I built Zootopia 2. Anyways, God bless and stay awesome. This is every Zootopia character, and this is them as fake Lego minifigures. And today I'm going to unbox, build, and assemble an entire bootleg Zootopia 2 minifigure series where each pack comes with parts to build the Marsh Market scene from the new movie. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, we're going to unbox all these figures, then take all the parts and build a full Marsh Market to put them all in. Anyways, Lego. Now, Zootopia 2 is one of the most anticipated sequels literally to ever come out, and it's made more money than every animated movie ever. The original one gave us Judy Hopps, Nick Wilde, and an entire city of animals. But this one had a whole bunch of new worlds, including the Marsh Market, which is the swamp area that also has new characters, including even Gary the snake. Anyway, you'd think with this movie being super popular, Lego would make Zootopia sets, right? Wrong. Which is why I went online and ordered a bunch of Zootopia minifigures that aren't from official Lego sets. And I go get them and then bring them back to our studio so we can unbox them. All right, let's go. All right, and here's all the bags. Now before we go further, make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's unbox our first pack. All right, let's see who it is we're gonna open up first. And it is, I think Chief Bogo's in this one. We also have all the instructions here, but we'll add those together later. All right, yo, we have the market sign. And we also have a bunch of these. And of course we have the parts for Chief Bogo. See, it says Bogo. All right, let's go Bogo. Torso, we're gonna snap in an arm. We have the belt. We're gonna snap in an arm, a leg. Actually, not yet. We need to do another arm. We're gonna do the hands. All right, now it's leg time. Boom. Then we just gotta do the head. Oh, sweet. No way, they gave him a gun? Awesome. I didn't know the Zootopia police were allowed to have guns. They're not. Wait, what? Anyway, we're gonna put Chief Bogo over here, and then we're gonna shuffle all these parts over until we have enough of them to build the full set. All right, next minifigure we're going to open is that Flash? All right, now here we go. Got some interesting parts here. You like fishticles? What the frick is a fishtickle? Is it a frozen popsicle for fish? Anyway, we also have parts for the sloth. And then we're just gonna stack up the legs. And there's Flash. And I'm gonna give him a pretzel. Bruh, hold your pretzel. Good boy. What did you just say to me? You know what? Don't worry about it. All right, Flash is flipping dope. 10 out of 10 minifigure. And we're gonna have to set the parts, obviously, to the side. Oh yeah, and we're gonna have to put Flash over here with the other one. Chief Bogo. Ooh, it's someone orangish? Or, I don't know. We're gonna have to open this one to find out who it is. All right, let's see. All right, they got a suit, this head, and this face. Oh, it's Mayor Lionheart from Zootopia 1. I don't know what he's doing here, but let's build him. All right, we're gonna add the suit. All right, we got the legs, suit, arms, hands, mane, and face. Oh, bruh, what? Bruh, get that face in there, dog. There we go, Mayor Lionheart. He kind of looks like the Beast from Beauty and the Beast. Oh, yo, I could give him a baguette. Or a drink cup. You know, this probably is more fitting. I feel like lions don't eat baguettes. All right, and these parts are gonna go towards some type of carrot stall later. We're gonna add our boy to the collection. 7 out of 10. All right, the next pack we're going to open is this one. And it looks like it's a Nick Wilde one. Yes! Yeah, I can tell because it says Nick on it. All right, let's see which build this is going to be attached to. Yo, okay, we have a couple interesting things. It says fresh fishing. We're clearly seeing a theme here. Then we have all the parts. Let's build our boy Nick. Yo, it's Nick Wilde. Yo, he actually looks kind of wild. Does it come with back printing? Yes, he does. Oh, okay, fire. Are there any accessories? There should be like something, right? I really hope that's not his accessory. You know what? Let's say for now he doesn't. We're gonna put him with the boys over here. And then we're gonna put these parts again to the side. Oh, I'm so excited to see what the final build's gonna look like. All right, let's take a look at our next pack. And who is this? Is that duplicates? Is it another Chief friggin' Bogo? I hope not. All right, so we have some new pieces. Look at this, Zootopia. Welcome to come and purchase. Now in the small shop. 100% cheaper, 100% fresh. All right, I like so far. No, it's another Chief Bogo. Bruh, I thought the duplicates would be solved in the fake packs. All right, let's build him up. Maybe this one will be better or different in some way. It comes with a gun again, that's good. You gotta put that in there. Nope, all right. Leg, all right. Come on, boy. We're gonna build a Bogo. Yo, actually his nose color's different. Look at this, look at this. I'll show you in a sec. All right, so this one has a purple nose and this one has a brown nose. Maybe they're brothers, or maybe he was sniffing something that wasn't good. I don't know. The torso is the exact same. The back's the exact same. I don't know why the nose is different, to be honest with you. In fact, I don't think anybody knows. Get it? Anybody knows? Can we shoot him? No, not yet. Yet. All right, let's open up the next pack. Ooh, it's another thing for the carrot store won't build. This is this giant builder trying to get towards. And by the way, these are some of the characters we could get as options. All right, let's see who's inside this one. Is this Dawn Bellwether? It is. Okay, let's build her. Wow, these are really tall legs for a little sheep. All right, putting this here. Yo, what is this face? All right, she comes with sunglasses, but now she's a prisoner that's really tall. And she comes with a gun? Bruh, what the heck? She looks so goofy. Who are you calling Goofy? Goofy? Nobody, Dawn. Walter over there. Walter? Wait a minute. How'd this turn into a thing against me? Well, it did now. No, not again. All right, and this is getting added to the market pile. And she actually was a prisoner in Zootopia too.
Hello, Nicholas. I hope you like my new home.
So this is a great minifig inclusion. Bada boom. All right, let's open up the next pack, and it is going to be that Rhino police officer. Okay, so I have Elite Zootopia lore. It's Officer Rhinowitz. Oh, this is gonna be so epic. All right, now we're going to put this here, and we're going to put this here. His face is not it, I'll be honest with you. Okay, and then we're gonna slap this arm in, this hand in, then another arm and another hand. We're gonna just put that in there, and bada bing, bada boom. We have a rhino in the room. Yo, Andy comes with a bat, a regular, normal stick that isn't special to him at all. Yeah, this is probably the lamest figure we've gotten so far, but we're slowly expanding our police force, which is definitely good. We have 1, 2, 3 cops and 4 normal people, but 2 of them are criminals, so it's a decent ratio. Well, he's kind of a cop and criminal, so I don't know where he falls in. Hey, he's just a government worker. Does anyone here not work for the government? All right, let's open up the next pack. And it is going to be, is this Gary the Snake? It's freaking Gary the Snake, let's go. Gary the Snake is awesome. All our homies love Gary the Snake. Oh, but he's gonna be an annoying build. Look at this. What the heck? His build instructions are literally just their own instructions. All right, so we're gonna do this, and we're gonna do this. Sweet. All right, first part is connected. That's good. All right, now we need to use these blue Technic pins, which I like, by the way. And then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. All right, and then we have this Technic piece, and we're gonna slip these 2 in here. And then we're gonna put this on. Bada boom! Oh yeah. It's Gary the Snake, guys. Hey, Florida man, come look at this. What? What is it? It's Gary the Snake. Yeah, and? It's a Gary the Snake. I prefer Gary the Alligator. What? It's Gary the Snake. 10 out of 10, love him. I think this is also the second Ninjago head mold that's been used. The Rhino also uses them. So yeah, we're just gonna leave that there anyway. All right, let's get our next pack, and it is Judy Bo Booty. All right, let's see what Mrs. Hops is on up about. That was an interesting sentence. Anyways, we got this leg, this torso, these arms, and these hands. All right, we have a fully functioning Judy, and she's tall, and it feels a little weird, but, you know, I could get over it. It doesn't look that bad. It matches the head size. And we'll put her right over here. Maybe we'll get a version of her in her cop costume. And these are gonna go with this pile. All right, let's open up our next pack. And it is, I don't know who this is. Who is it? No. Is it another friggin' Judy? I hope it's at least a different costume. All right, let's see who's inside. Oh, it's Judy. What the heck? And this one also has a stupid name tag. But her mouth is open. Why? I don't understand these differences. Why are they different? I don't like things that are different. I mean, actually, I don't mind differences. It's like variants. Like there are like Spider-Mans that like have his mask on and mask off. So this will be like open mouth Judy and closed mouth Judy. And then we're gonna give her accessories. But first, we gotta clip in everything else. Got this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Then she comes with a carrot, like that little cheap one that she makes in the microwave. And a whip. Wait, what? So I think this is actually supposed to be a fishing rod, which is interesting. I didn't think that the Zootopia characters ate fish, because like I'm pretty sure they're people, right? Are fish people in Zootopia? Comment below. Anyway, that could be like a soul that she's holding right there. Anyway, we're gonna put her over here, and then I guess these all go with the bigger construction. All right, let's open up this next. Another freaking Nick. What the heck? Is this one gonna be different? Let's see if it's different. This one definitely goes with the whole big build vibe. All right, so So we have the head. Oh, all right, so this one is this face, and this one is this face. Is there anything different? The collar, see that? The print looks a little different. See, like, it's just a little like pink on the tie on this one. I mean, I guess it's there too. Bro, I don't even know what the difference is. What the heck? The other one at least had the mouth open. This one has nothing. All right, let's build it. Begrudgingly. Maybe it's Nick's brother. Well, we'll call him Buck. He's gonna be Buck Wild instead of Nick Wild. All right, Buck and Nick. It would be so cool if in Zootopia 3 they introduce him, like Nick has like family. Because didn't they say he has like brothers? But I do like this. It comes with a sign that says, "Welcome to Zootopia," with like a walking crossing sign. So that's cool. All right, so you're gonna go with extra Judy. And oh, yo, it's another animal. Aren't birds people? I don't understand. Are birds going to be, aren't they in Zootopia? I guess we're gonna put all these parts away. All right, and the last figure is also gonna be a duplicate. I think it's our boy, Mr. Slothman. Is there anything different about him? No, the torso is the same. Everything's the same. I'm not even opening it. We're just gonna get straight into building our brand new Zootopia build. And then we're gonna put all our boys in it. So let's go. All right, now here's the full marsh market, and next to it we have the Zootopia carrot stall with, I guess, a fishing area, which is an interesting thing to have next to a carrot stall. But it comes with a full Zootopia sign, which is cool, and we're gonna fill out all the different characters throughout this build. So let's pick them out. All right, so we're gonna try to avoid using duplicates, but let's place our first one, Judy. Well, we have Judy with a carrot and she's smiling. So we'll put her by the carrot stand. And then we also have Nick over here, and I feel like we need to have Nick near Judy. Wouldn't that make sense? All right, Nick and Judy Hops. Or Nick and Judy Wild? Zootopia 3 plot? All right, next is Gary Dustsnake. And we're gonna put him where our boy Bubba was.
Hey, bub. Hey, bub. Hey, bub.
I don't know why there isn't a Bubba, and I don't know why there isn't a Nibbles Maple Stick minifigure, but you know, these are okay. Next, we need to have the police. We'll probably have them like chasing Dawn Bellwether or something. So we'll have them on the dock. Yeah, okay. We'll have them on the dock. We'll have Chief Bogo here and Officer Rhinowitz. He's on like his like special ID thing. He's gonna be right here. And then we gotta put Dawn Bellwether somewhere. So I was thinking we'll put her right up here. So she could be like trying to take aim at him. Then we have Mayor Lionheart. I feel like he doesn't really belong in a marsh. It ends now, you know, he's probably out of jail. He's probably served his time. We're gonna put him over here and he could go fishing for the rest of his days in Zootopia. And then the last thing we have to place is Flash 100-yard dash.
Flash, 100-yard dash.
He's got this drink, and we can put him with all the things, but I'm going to put him, yeah, we're gonna put him over here. Bada boom, okay, sick. And then all the duplicates we could scrunch up and they could all huddle over here with Nick's like popsicles and pretzels, and you know, I could just ignore them forever. All right, and here's literally all the Zootopia characters as Lego minifigures. They're really cool. I wish there were more. So if you wanna see more, make sure to watch this video over here or this one over here. Anyways, God bless and stay awesome. This is a Lego Nick Wild and Judy Hops. In this video, I'm going to collect, craft, and construct all the scenes from the Zootopia 2 movie, from building everything from the mansion party to the wet markets and even Flash 100-yard dash. So stay tuned, since things are about to get wild. Anyways, Lego. Now, Zootopia 2 just came out, and I went out and copped these fake Lego Zootopia sets from the dark web, and we're gonna build them. Starting with the first scene in the movie, where Nick and Judy's undercover mission went wrong, and they had to steal a sick car from a rich pig.
This is a snap ring!
And they're gonna need some help from the cops. So I built up this police car for our boy Chief Bogo, aka Knuckles from Sonic. That's literally exactly what he sounds like. So let's build his car. Yo, this thing's pretty sick. But something you'll notice is it's kind of empty. It did come with this Officer Nick, but we needed Chief Bogo. All right, let's pop the lid and get Bogo on in there. All right, let's get him. Anyway, I put it into action and he joined their chase of the criminal. Chief Bogo, I think he's gonna crash. Judy, do not follow him. He's about to crash. I'll repeat, do not follow him. But we can't stop now. I'm almost on him. Judy! I escaped those coppers. Not yet, you didn't. Oh! Oh, no.
Oh, that was a bounce.
Judy!
My hog rod! This is a snout range!
Yeah, and Bogo wasn't super happy with Judy and Nick for botching the mission and threatened to break the team up, but gave them one last chance with this new mission involving a snake, whose name might be Gary. Now remember the mansion party in the movie where all the rich and famous came to see the Linksley family journal? Well, I wanted to build it in Lego, but before I do, I want to build the figures for it. And who better to start off with than the disguised Nick and Judy I bought. Wait a minute, that's a little bigger than I thought. All right, let's assemble these. Yo, these look so obviously 3D printed, what the heck? All right, I don't know who thought making a bunny look like this was a good idea. Anyway, we have the middle piece, and we're gonna put this piece here. We got a stick in the arms, and finally the hands. Yo, listen to this noise. All right, and then the head. Here's our minifig version of Judy, now we need Nick. All right, we're gonna build them up from the bottom. The legs, and we're gonna do the torso. Yo, what is this face? You also get these ear fillings, which is interesting. Boom. All right, so for context, this is normal Nick and Judy, and this is them as giant, big 3D printed figures. I don't know why this is what I got. I don't know why this is what I got. Do they look good? Judy looks okay. They don't have back printing, so like instant negative aura. Now we're gonna need to get Nick and Judy to the mansion, and there's only one vehicle I could use to do it. It's Judy's patrol car, but these ones are not gonna fit in the sized vehicle I'm doing. So I got the next best set, and it comes with another Judy. Yeah, it's Judy's patrol car. And I got to building it, and it was a pretty simple build. Oh, and this one looks just like the one she had in Zootopia 1. And you can fit Judy in here, and who's that?
It's Gary the snake.
It's Gary. And now that we have them and some of my other custom characters from this video, it's time to actually build the mansion. Now before we build our next Zootopia minifigure, I wanna try something. I've got this massive tub of parts right here, and I'm gonna dump them. And now I'm gonna open up my phone and use this brand new app called Brickify. This is the first all-in-one AI power tool for your Lego. And I just went into the app and opened up the pile scanner, then scanned all of my bricks. And it started identifying everything in real time. And not only that, it tells me which exact parts are in the pile, and it gives me instructions for things I can build with them. Which is awesome, because you can build all the characters you want without having to spend hundreds of dollars on sets. Which I know my mom would have appreciated because, yeah, I bought too many Lego sets growing up. And this is way more affordable and can use what you already have. And it turns out we have enough parts to build Judy Hopps. So let's do that. Yo, this is awesome! But it's not the only thing Brickify can do. It'll also tell you what all your Lego's worth in real time. Look at this, my collection's worth $165 in the Brickify app. And then I could go to add more minifigures and scan them with my camera, like this Kermit the Frog. It's really quick and you can do it with a whole bunch of minifigs. This is sick! So stop guessing what's in your bins. Scan it, value it, and Brickify it. And right now you can scan this QR code on Judy's face, or you could just download it using the link in the description. Anyways, let's get back to building Zootopia 2. Now next I'm gonna use official Lego parts to build minifigures of all the characters from the movie Zootopia 1. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video I'm gonna recreate a bunch of scenes from the movie. Anyways, Lego. Now if you've been living under a rock, let me explain what Zootopia is. Basically it's a Disney movie about this giant city where different types of animals live and work together. Like Judy, Nick, Mr. Big, and even this super slow sloth named Flash. Now Lego hasn't made any Zootopia sets, so I had to go to the Lego store and get this city tower. So before we build our characters, I need to build the city that we're gonna put them in. And don't worry, we're gonna build as fast as Flash. And here's the full Zootopia city. It has police, fire, construction, skate park, monorail, rocket ships, and everything you'd need in a city like Zootopia. But we don't need these real people minifigures, so they're all gonna go bye-bye, and we're gonna replace them with anthropomorphic animals. The first character I want to make is Officer Judy Hopps. She's the main character of the movie, and LEGO hasn't made a version of her. But they have made another bunny, specifically this one. We're going to use him as the base. He has toes, a nice torso, and a head, but Judy Hopps has her cop uniform, so we're going to need to find one of those. And for this, we're going to use my minifig part organizer. And the first thing we're going to need is a blue cop outfit. Yeah, that'll do. And then we're going to also need short legs that are black. Okay, that'll cut it. All right, firstly the torso, then the head, then we're going to do the pants. All right, now the only thing I want to switch out is the hands, because I don't want her to just have black hands, so we'll throw these here, and then get some white ones. And then we'll leave the carrot, because, you know, what you up, dog? She also used a carrot pen to record Nick Wilde. And you know what? The set even comes with a little police station, and of course the cop car. So we'll give that to Miss Judy Hopps. And that's our first custom minifigure. Next I need to build Nick Wilde, who's an anthropomorphic fox and kind of a scam artist. And the only decent anthropomorphic fox base that LEGO's ever made is this one of Robin Hood. Which is funny because Robin Hood also kind of steals. Anyways, we're going to take off his accessories, and then we're going to start using the part. I also need to go back to the minifig sorter because we need a new pair of legs. We need him to be a little taller than Judy. And then in terms of shirts, I think this will do perfect. This is from one of the Friends Lego sets. All right, the first thing I'm gonna do is place down the pants, torso. We gotta detach the arms here. They're useful. Boom. And we gotta need the head, and we're gonna need the tail. The rest of him can go away. All right, tail here, torso here, and then we gotta take the arms. Ah, that looks pretty good. Now where it's gonna get questionable, honestly, is with the head. We could take off this, but it's not perfect, to be honest with you. And that's because of this silly hat right here. Because obviously Nick Wilde doesn't really wear a hat, but I guess we could say he does. And the issue is, he's still technically shorter than Judy, because, you know, Bugs Bunny has really tall ears, which is why I considered giving Judy the Lola head, but the colors don't work well at all. Now I'm giving Nick the little accessory of the popsicles that he sold, and that's why the next character we're gonna build is Finnick. He's part of Nick's giant scheme to scam people into buying popsicles, and he dresses up in this little elephant costume, and we gotta build it. And for his base, we're going to use this minifigure of Wile E. Coyote. And these are gonna be the pants like this, and a shirt like this, but maybe we'll give him a costume option. All right, we have the legs. We're gonna take this off of Wile E. Coyote and give him a tail. Then he's gonna get a torso, and then he's gonna get a head. You know, I know there are scenes where he wears a black shirt, but honestly, I don't like it on him. I like him in the little elephant costume. So I found this little Lego Labubu. And we're just gonna use his tail and his torso, and then we're gonna steal the head again. And boom, there's something that resembles Finnick. Now I just need to make his iconic Jumbo Pop. So I went to my collection, got the parts, snapped them together, and put them in his hand. Yo, this thing's literally massive. Oh wait, I need to steal one more thing over here. We need this. All right, so now we have him in his push stroller with his giant ice pop, and we're gonna need Nick to come in and hold him down, because, you know, he's a little top heavy.
Ha! I make $200 a day, Fluff. 365 days a year since I was 12.
Nicholas Wilde, you are under arrest.
For what? Hurting your feelings?
Felony tax evasion.
Yeah, $200 a day, 365 days a year. Since you were 12, that's 2 decades, so times 20, which is 1,460,000, I think. I mean, I am just a dumb bunny, but we are good at multiplying.
She hustled you good! You a cop now, Nick.
Now, there are also a lot of other important characters from Zootopia, like Flash.
Flash, 100-yard dash. Buddy, it's nice to see you.
Nice to see you, too.
And since LEGO hasn't made any really good sloth heads, I decided to use my computer to make one and then print it out. And I just had to get cutting the right one. Then I had to go to my minifigure part selection, pick out a torso, gray head, and legs, snap them together, and then add the face print that I printed out. Oh yeah, and give him a mug. Oh yeah, and since he's a sloth, he's gonna need some claws. Cause, you know, look at bro's fingernails. And we just put him in his seat while he works really, really slowly. Oh, and I also want to build his girlfriend, who I got more parts for, like these brown legs, pink shirt, and gray head. And we have to snap her together too, with the legs, the torso, and the head. Oh yeah, she's gonna need new hands. Oh, and she could get an office mug and claws too. How you doing, Priscilla? Good. All right, now we just gotta give her her own desk.
Flash, 100-yard dash. What do you call a 3-humped camel?
I don't know. What do you call 3-humped camel?
Pregnant.
Alright, so I'm putting Priscilla and Flash on this level of the city. And don't worry, by the end of this video, the rest of the city will be filled. Now for us to have a city, we're gonna need a leader. And who better than Mayor Lionheart, the totally not corrupt official. Now Mayor Lionheart's famous for his suit, tie, and wolfy appearance. And I got a base minifigure that covers the suit and the pants and tie. So we're just gonna need to take off his hair, and then use someone like this. Oh shoot, that actually looks pretty good for Mayor Lionheart. But the beast doesn't look exactly like a lion, but you know who does? The lion from The Wizard of Oz.
Put 'em up, put 'em up!
Alright, well we're gonna take off this piece and this piece. Then we're gonna try taking this off all together. And let's see if this works. Alright, that's pretty good. Now I'm just gonna take off his hands, because you know, he doesn't need those. And we're gonna put in some brown ones for lion-y hands, you know? The last thing I need to do is attach a tail, and that's really easy, because, you know, we got one right over here. Bada boom! But now that we have a mayor, he's gonna need an assistant. And his assistant is the totally not suspicious Dawn Bellwether. And I know exactly what I'm gonna use as her base. That's right, Carl from Up. Wait, what? So I'm gonna take off his head, and the cane, and then use these legs because they match her height. Then we're gonna give her Mrs. Krabappel's skirt from The Simpsons, as well as her torso, and I guess it would make sense to give her the hands as well. And then we're gonna put Carl's head back on. You might say, that doesn't look like her. And you're right, so we're losing the hair. But you know whose hair kind of does look like hers? Another old man Disney character, Geppetto. And we're just gonna put that on. Maybe we get a happier face or something, because Carl already has the big glasses. And I guess this is gonna be her. But animals aren't the easiest to do in Lego, so there we go. Now hopefully she doesn't just throw Mayor Lionheart onto the bus or anything. Or, you know, on the monorail. Anyway, a city this big can't just have Judy as a police officer, so we're gonna need some more. And the first cop I need to make is the chief cop, Chief Bogo. And I'm gonna use Captain America to do it. You might be wondering why, because he's huge and he's dark blue. And the first thing I'm gonna do is pop off his head. And now I need to make a head that looks more like Chief Bogo. And since LEGO really hasn't done any RAM builds, I have to do my own. And after going through my part collection, these are some parts I found that I think we can make something with. Alright, so let's do this. First thing I want to attach is the eyes. And the ram horns. Alright, so we have a mouth here. I just need to figure out how to properly do this. Alright, well we need a Technic pen, because that'll be what holds it in. And then we need the nose, then we need this piece, then we need this. Bada boom. Alright, there's Chief Bogo's head. I'd say that's pretty accurate. Now we just gotta make him a fist-fighting cop. Yo! Now we can put him in front of the police station, but there's still some more police officers I want to make. Like the funny and chunky Officer Clawhauser, who's some type of tiger. And for her base, I'm using Chip from the Disney minifigure series. And all I have to do is I'm just going to take a cop and, you know, strip him. Bruh. And then we're going to put in this torso, the head, and we're going to take off the hands. And we need to put Chip's hands on. Yeah, she's missing donuts. Actually, she's missing a whole lot of them. This looks okay. He's like a receptionist and dispatcher for the police. And you know, if he had a black nose, it would have been more perfect, but don't worry, we're going to be using that later. So we'll add him to the police force. But there's one more big cop I want to add, and that's Officer McHorn. He's this giant rhino guy. And guess whose head I'm taking again? And then lucky for me, I already have a pre-built rhino head that I made a little bit earlier. And I think I'll be able to just, you know, stick it in here. And now you have Officer McHorn. I gotta tell you right now, I would not mess with this police department. I mean, bro, that guy's beefy. And this next character is my favorite because he's the chief mafia boss of all of Zootopia. And it is, of course, Mr. Big. He does Judy a favor because he saved her daughter's life and they asked on her wedding day. And now I need to build him as a Lego. But before we even build him, I want to add his chair into this level in the city. Because you know if you wrong him, you can get flung out on this side or sent out the window on this side. Now for the base of this figure, we're going to use my boy Don Corleone. And then we're just going to swap out his legs for these little ones. And then we're going to take off his head and replace it with chips. because this is the closest thing we had to like a rodent that was darker. Now we just need to put him in his chair. Ah, look at him.
You disrespected me. You disrespected my grandmama, who I buried in that skunk butt rug.
Oh yeah, and I also wanted to make his daughter, so I got this accurate sized chipmunk. Oh yeah, and we gotta give her a hairdo, like that. Boom. Accurate chipmunk sized Miss Frou Frou. That's his daughter's name. His daughter's name is Frou Frou. Bro, I love this guy. He's my favorite character. I love him. The next character I want to make is kind of weird and sketchy, and his name is Yax. And he's weird and sketchy because he doesn't wear any pants. Like everyone else in Zootopia, they all wear pants and he doesn't. Anyways, I took the torso and the head from the lion from earlier, and then we're putting it with the beast. And he's probably like one of the only minifigure heads that actually has horns on him. So this actually works pretty well for him. So he can sit on the roof and, you know, meditate and do whatever he does in his weird habitat. And the last character I want to make, I'm putting on the monorail. And this character reminds me a lot of Lola Bunny. And it is Gazelle. I mean, the torso, the legs, and the tail are pretty close. The head isn't perfect because, you know, there are no horn-headed minifigure heads. But she should have a little bit of, like, cloth around her since she always wears these nice outfits. And then the last thing she'll need is a microphone. And I think that's one right over there. Oh, boom. Boom, got it. And she sings... Yeah, I'm not singing it. So I went to the Lego store and bought one of the coolest sets ever, the X Mansion. Because, you know, it's a mansion. And we're gonna make it work for the Zootopia guys. So let's build. And it's done. Well, we're not gonna need all these superheroes, so we can take all those off. And now I just need a special spot to put the book, and why not right here? And now it's time to crack open our new Zootopia minifigures. And we have a lot of them. But we're gonna start off with this one, which looks like Judy Hopps. All right, let's crack open this fella. Yo! Yo, that torso looks so good. Bro, that is a great looking bunny. And then we just gotta snap in this arm over here, and then we also have to put in a hand, and then we gotta snap in another arm with another hand, and then we gotta just attach this torso to this base. And the last thing I of course have to add is the head. Her accessory is this police badge, by the way. Yo, she looks sick. This is way better than the last Judy Hopps I built, but I'm still gonna give her this accessory of a carrot. And everyone was socializing at the party. How about a toast, Mr. Big? I don't know. I'm still upset about my grandmama's skunk butt rug. Your what? L'chaim. Judy and one of the junior Linksleys were chatting it up. Oh, hey, where'd the book go? And since Judy and Nick were undercover, they saw the snake try to steal the book and chased him, and then collaborated with him for some reason. Yeah, all the police saw that and they didn't like it very much, so they started chasing him. And now they were fugitives, so they had to hide, and ended up enlisting the help of radical woodchuck conspiracy theorist named Bucky's. Wait, that's not Bucky? Oh, I'm sorry, it's Nibbles. Now the place Nibble wants to take them to find the snake Gary is the Marsh Market. It's a really cool place in the movie with dolphins and walruses and all these semi-aquatic mammals. And there's also a set of it that I'm gonna build. And this thing is super detailed. We have this whole little market with a pink and white roof and snacks. And then we also have this other deck. And then we have the main build, which is this giant shell hut. It's literally a giant shell that has a whole bar under it, being used by lots and lots of patrons. Wait, where is everyone? Is that Kermit? Hi, can I get you something to drink? Yes, I will have frog juice. Frog juice? What's frog juice? It's juice. Made from frogs. No. Anyway, Nibbles, Nick, and Judy started going around looking for the snake until eventually they found him. And his name's Gary the Snake. Wait, what's his full name? Gary the Snake. No, his last name. Yeah, his last name is the Snake. The Stupid. He told them how his family are the rightful creators of Zootopia and were being silenced by the Linksleys. And he was actually being helped out by that boy we met earlier, Pawbert. He's one of the Linksleys. And I made this Pawbert using brown pants, a green shirt, and this Bugs Bunny head. That was about the closest I could get. Wait a minute, the police are here. Everyone slither. They got Nick and Nibbles, but the others were on the run and they needed to escape and get information released about his family who actually founded Zootopia.
Where's the bunny?
I don't know. But you know, she's a rabbit. So maybe you can pull her out of your hat.
I'm not wearing a hat.
And as they were escaping, Judy realized Paulbert was a liar and working for his family. Then he tried to kill them both. But Nick and Nibbles just broke out of jail with Dawn Bellwether. You remember her?
Of masterminding the savage attacks that have plagued Zootopia.
But we're gonna need someone's help to get them to Judy's rescue fast as possible. Guys, I fell off, wait for me. Literally, we need the fastest driver in all of Zootopia.
Flash, 100-yard dash.
Now there's the set of an awesome sports car and I have to build it. So Lego. Are you gonna leave anytime soon? Bro, you gotta go quick. They're gonna go. There he goes. They all got in the car and head over to save Judy.
Flash, 100-yard dash.
No problem. Yes!
Judy! He told me that you
I was just horsing around. If I had to give that a yay or a nay, it gets a nay. And in the end, Gary was able to tell all the citizens of Zootopia how his family were actually the rightful founders of it, and then this scene happened between Judy and Nick.
Instead of telling you that you're the best thing that ever happened to me, I make jokes about your ears, and I tell you that you try too hard, when, you know, the truth is I just don't want you to get hurt, because no one else in the world matters more to me than you do.
I do try too hard, because deep down I'm afraid that I am what everyone thinks I am, and I suppress my discomfort because I'm worried it makes me look weak, and I want to be strong, and I think I'm failing all the time, and I only take what you say personally because you're the only one in my life who ever believed in me, even when I don't even believe in myself. And I should have told you that. No one else in the world matters to me more than you do either.
Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to watch this one over here, or this one over here, and thank you to Brickify for sponsoring this video. Anyways, God bless, and stay awesome. Today, I'm going to unbox, build, and bring to life a bunch of bootleg Zootopia mystery minifigures, including different versions of Judy Hopps, Nick Wilde, and other characters LEGO refused to make. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, we're going to build an entire Zootopia city, and find out which knockoff minifigures are actually worth keeping in it. Anyways, LEGO. Now, Zootopia is one of Disney's most iconic animated movies literally ever. You got Judy Hopps, police officer, Nick Wilde, criminal turned police officer, and yeah, Zootopia came out in 2016, won the Oscar for Best Animated Movie, and made $1 billion. And then guess what? They did it again. And for some reason, LEGO has refused to make a set about Zootopia. So I went on the Dark Online Zoo and ordered these sketchy bootleg Zootopia mystery minifig bags. And I have no idea which cursed animals I'm about to open. So hit that subscribe button, because things are about to get wild. All right, let's go. All right, now let's open our first Zootopia pack. And it's gonna be this build of, is that Gary? No way, I think this is Gary the Snake. What the heck? How is this Lego? I guess they all connect to each other in some way. Okay, well we have the head here, and then we have an eye here, and another eye here. Oh no. Okay, so we have like two tails right here, and then we have this over here. All right, so we're gonna do this here. Awesome. All right, now, obviously that's not gonna work. I think I have to do this part next. Click. All right, now we have a fully functioning snake body. Whoa, this is creepy. Okay, and then we're gonna do this, and this. Awesome. Okay, and then how do we connect these two? Oh, I see. Whoa, this thing's long. What the heck? It's like the Evan Tube giant gummy worm. Okay, and then I think this goes here. Bruh, look at this guy. He's like an actual looking snake. And you know what? Later I'm gonna take him to meet some lizard friends outside. But in the meantime, he could just, you know, give himself a little pat on the head. I wanna see how much we could curl him up. We need something that like holds his neck up, because he kind of just, yeah, dookie. This might be the single longest character I've ever built in LEGO. All right, now that we've built Gary, it's time to crack into the city builds, and we should have quite a few of these. All right, and this first one's gonna be a little skyscraper, and it looks like it comes with a Nick Wilde. So let's build him. Now, I don't think I've seen a Nick that looks quite like this, to be honest with you. So let's see. We've got the legs and the torso here. Oh, there's like a new torso. Yo, he's even got toes. Okay, now we just gotta do his arms. Whoa, those are thick boy arms. Click, click. Are there hands in here? There are, but his hands are brown. They're not orange. That's interesting. Okay, and then he comes with a head here, but it's like on backwards. Look at this. So you put this in, and then this in, and twist it. Oh, oh, no, 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 oh, no, 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 no. Get that away from me. All right, yeah, this is, I don't know how to feel about this. But you know what, I'm not going to for now. We're gonna build the first little skyscraper, and when I say little, I mean little. All right, so we're gonna start with these bricks. We're gonna need this guy, this one, and this one. All right, so we're building this little yellow skyscraper, and it looks like it has a bunch of windows. Okay, this is unique. We're gonna have a whole little Zootopia by the end of this, so that should be exciting. Sweet. All right, this is another separate building that's purple, I guess. I think this is kind of where all the little mouse people live. You know those little ones that like eat popsicles? And since it's Lego and it's already small, it makes them even smaller. All right, here's the nick that came with this tower. And we're gonna add that to, I guess, the city later. But this building's nicking awesome. I even bought a resident for it. A capybara. Wait a minute. Perry the capybara. Oh, no, it's just a normal capybara. Okay, I pull up. All right, well, now it's time to grab our next build. Now, before we do a next city build, I wanna build some characters that are gonna be in Zootopia 3, the escaped Dawn Bellwether. Yeah, this one. Oh yeah, and her boss, Mayor Lionheart, because they were both in jail and now they're teaming up. And we're gonna build their getaway bike, so let's do that. So I got to building, snapped in all these blue bricks, pieces, and these tires. And like that, we're done. Oops. I don't know how to keep this thing like standing upright. Wait a minute, this thing's huge. All right, if we put Dawn there and Lionheart here. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna work this, honestly. Yeah, but in Zootopia 3, I assume they're both gonna be coming back, so that'll be epic. And they're probably gonna destroy the city, so we need to build another part of the city. So let's do one of those. Oh, and also, did we mention how cool the Zootopia 2 tile is here? Wait a minute. Bro, you guys already got caught by Gary? What the heck? Or should I say, duh heck, for duh snake. Hey, animal puns are my thing. All right, bag 6 time. And I think this one is Farmer Judy, which is like a very traditional sounding farmer name, low key. All right, let's see. Whoa. Okay, this actually looks a little bit better than the animated Nick one. Look, see, you can even like just slap this in. Ready, watch this. Boom. Awesome. Okay, that's sick. Oh yeah, and she comes with the torso. There's no back printing on the torso, but you know, you take what you can. All right, we got arm 1, arm 2. We're gonna slip in a hand and the head. Okay, she actually looks pretty good. And next to the big-headed Nick, yeah, I don't know how I feel about it now. Now they feel kind of like cheap Easter decorations. But their shirts are matching. Whoa, that's a lot of stickers. All right, well, we gotta build it. Okay, we got the base built, and now we're gonna add this. We need to add our first skyscraper. Whoa, this brick's double-sided, what? All right, now we're just gonna click on this boy and this boy. And then we gotta point up the roof, because, you know, if it rains, all the water needs to run off. I never understood that. There's some skyscrapers where it's like, where does the water go? I guess it's good drainage systems. Anyway, we have our first building. Yo, look who's in it. Okay, I'll pull up. All right, then building number 2. And we gotta do 2 of these. Ah, whoa. Okay, cool. All right, cool. We're gonna do this here and this here. Then we gotta just texture out this boy. Okay, yo, these are kind of cool. Okay, and then we have this thing, which is also interesting. All right, we got this. Come here. Awesome. Yo, look at these windows. What the heck? This is like an actual skyscraper building. And we could add this to this city. It's not the part that it's supposed to clip onto, but I think this is one of the taller buildings we're gonna have in Zootopia. So we're gonna move these to the side, go to our bucket, and pick out our next build. Nick Wild. You know, it's a Nickelodeon. All right, he's got toes, he's got his cop uniform, and all his badges and stuff are orange. So I guess they really wanted to limit the colors on this boy. Black, blue, and orange, and a darker shade of orange. And then we gotta connect these two. All right, cool. We have a fully functional Nick Wilde. And we're gonna build his new tower here. So interesting how they have us doing the bases for these. All right, we're starting the base here with one of these. We gotta do some messing around. Interesting, okay, cool. And then we got these, also interesting. All right, let's stack them. Okay, this is an interesting little yellow skyscraper. I think Nick is almost as tall as it, if not for the little antenna, but I guess it counts. And this one actually is supposed to connect to this one, but we'll do that later. We'll connect them all at once. So I'm gonna build another Judy. Oh, there's police officer Judy. Which is awesome because we just did police officer Nick, so you know it's about time. Is it gonna be a better face than the last one? I honestly don't know how to feel about this face. Yeah, the other one honestly wasn't even that bad. The faces were fine. So the arms, on the other hand, they're a different story. I don't understand why these fake minifigures come with the legs on but the arms off. It's literally like the opposite of what Lego does. Lego keeps the arms on and puts the legs off. But either way, here she is. She looked only a little cursed. I think we're building the very metro looking train station. Whoa, this one has like connection points literally everywhere. Which I guess makes sense for a train station because those also have connection points literally everywhere. Okay, we got that. We got this. All right, we're gonna stick this in, stick this here. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I guess the train will go around here or something. I don't know. But it'll attach to this building and we're gonna add it to our little station over here. We still have some missing buildings before we have the full Zootopia city. So you know what? We'll do another Judy build. It's gonna be this one, I think. No, that's not a Judy instruction. Maybe it's this one. All right, let's see what kind of Nick this is. This looks like a Zootopia 1 Nick. It is! Yo, he's got the floral shirt and everything. Okay, we got one here, we got one here. Awesome. All right, now we're gonna build this Nick's tower, which I guarantee you is gonna be a bit of a picnic. Get it? Picnic? I'm gonna stop. Awesome. All right, let's do the base. Clip, clip, and clip. Apparently these two pieces are different, which is crazy. All right, let's snap it together. Click, click. Bada bick. And since in Zootopia 3, we're gonna be seeing more amphibians and reptiles, I thought it's a good idea to take him out and visit some actual reptiles. Aw, why does nobody want to be friends with me? Do you want to be friends with me? No. Oh, look at the little froggies. Are those lizards? I don't know, but they look like tadpoles. Oh, sweet, it's Judy from Zootopia 1. Okay, we have the head, the arms, and the hands. Sweet Judy, okay, we get it. We had another one that had less accurate pants and a weirder face. Yeah, I don't know why we didn't just get this one. Oh, sweet, and we also get to use this sticker. I think this is a stadium. I legitimately have zero clue what type of building this is, so honestly, we just gotta build it and find out. Oh no, the sticker ripped. That's less than good. I hope this isn't like a nuclear reactor, because we just made it severely unstable if it is. All right, base time. Instead of FaceTime, it's base time. Okay, now we gotta build up this sucker. All right, let's keep building. Whoa, these are unique clip pieces. Yep, we got this here, and this over here. Okay, awesome. And then I think we just gotta slide these on. Yo, okay, sick. All right, he's gonna be an add-on into the city a little bit later, because we still have another character to build. See who it is. Nice. Yo, look who it is. It's Judy on a poster. Oh, this one's gotta be a treat. Okay, it's like the Times Square of Zootopia. Another Cop Nick. This is literally the exact one we got. This is the first duplicate figure. And the mouth's a little different? I don't even know what's different about it. Okay, they look the same. Okay, whatever, I digress. All right, let's get going. Got this, and our first tile, which we're gonna have to peel a sticker off for, because this thing's just a giant billboard. We put this here, and these two. All right, we're gonna put this here, and this here. Sweet. All right, we're gonna attach the next screen here. Then we got this one, and then we got like a little tower needle thingy, and now it's time for whatever this is advertising. I genuinely don't know. It has like bunnies? What does that even say? You just zoom on it with the camera. A-N-B-E-N, yeah, no, that's gobbledygook. That's not English, that's like no-lish. But anyway, we only have one pack left and then we can put together our city. So, you know, it's about time we build it. Oh sweet, and we got a sticker too. I don't know what this says either. Oh shoot, it's another cop duplicate. What the heck, we already got this one. This is the Zootopia 1 Judy. Maybe the face will be different. That's probably what'll happen. The Nick one, the face wasn't even different on like any of them except for like the eyebrows. Bro's got some Ben Shapiro eyebrows. All right, sweet. Is there anything different? No. It's the exact same minifigure. What the heck? This is a podium. This isn't even a part of the city. This is a freaking addition. All right, let's figure out this guy. Okay, so we got this round piece. We got these two pieces. We have these like miscolored browns. Awesome. We're gonna put these here, and these here. Oh yeah, and we also have this piece, which is going to be, I guess, like the city logo or whatever. And then we have a microphone, or a ball joint, depending on who you are. Then you put that right here, and you could have Officer Judy, like, give a speech. Or you know who else we could have here from earlier? Mayor Lionheart. Except he was legit, like, tinier than Judy. Yeah, okay, Judy, you're giving the speech. We are going to make spiders illegal! All right, now it's time to actually assemble this city. All right, so this is gonna be the city center, and we're gonna put this next to it. All right, we got that one, and then we're gonna get this one. We connected that. Now there's the little area of the city in the front. So this is gonna go here, this is gonna go here, and then this is gonna go back here. All right, the city's almost complete. The last thing we need to add is Judy up front. All right, and it looks like we have a fully completed city with Judy, who might run for mayor in the next movie, I don't know. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. Ugh. Oh, that probably happened because you hit the subscribe button, because we're about to hit 500K subs. Anyways, God bless and stay awesome. Is Lightning McQueen, and this is him in Lego. And today I'm going to unbox, assemble, and race these mystery Cars characters in Lego. So stay tuned, because by the end of this video, we're opening this gold mystery pack that has inside it the fastest car of them all. And then we're gonna race it on a real road. So gentlemen, start your engines and Lego. Cars is one of the biggest movie series of all time. They made Lightning into just about everything from a TV to an oven mitt to backpacks that Mr. Beast hands out and even Lego sets. And lucky for us, Lego made a whole bunch of Cars sets. That was about 10 years ago, which means they're super rare and expensive. So I ordered a bunch of mystery packs, see what they're all worth, and if I could actually afford them, and then test them on the real road to see if they are speedy. So let's go get those packs from a real car. All right, racing time. Yo, look, here's the mystery gold pack. I really wonder what racer is gonna be inside here, but we're gonna put it back because we're gonna open our first Cars pack. Oh yeah, and we'll just put this over on here. All right, let's see what's in our first pack. No way, it's Lightning McQueen. All right, let's build him. All right, we have a side tile and a side tile. I think this is Lightning McQueen. And then we're gonna do this, which is the back bumpers. Then we have the front bumper that has his mouth. And then we have the what do you call this? The fin or the spoiler? I don't know, what's the word down below? And then we have the front tires. And the back tire's already on. Wait, where's the other back tire? Is it in here? Are we lacking tires? What the heck? All right, and then the last version is this. I guess it's because it's his muddied up, dirty version. This looks like the version from Cars 3, where he was with Miss Fritter and, you know, trying to outrun them all. And he had the Rusty's logo, you know, muddied up. Now, I don't know much about where this figure actually comes from, so I'm gonna find out with this app. It's called Brickify, and you can go to their minifigure scanner and then just scan Lightning, and it tells me where it's from right away. So we're gonna add to our collection as used, and then we can check our collection and see where it's from. It came out in 2017. It is a junior set, and it was in one set. Oh wow, that was so quick. But he's worth a total of $13, which is pretty good. All right, now we're gonna take him out to the real road to race to see if he's actually as good as they say he is. He probably won't be because he's missing a wheel. All right, let's race this Muddy Lightning. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, and it looks like he only made it like 33 inches. Not great. All right, that was kind of eh. Anyways, let's open up our next pack, and we're gonna do this one. All right, let's see who's inside, and it is Guido. Yo, he literally has one of my favorite lines in all of the Cars movies, and it is,
Pit stop.
yes, Pete, stop. All right, let's build him. All right, so we have this, so that's like the bulk of him, and then we got this piece, and then we're gonna, I guess, connect them all through this, and then the last thing's the wheels, but will that be an issue? No. All right, then we're gonna do this wheel. Yo, and we have our boy Guido. He looks freaking awesome. All right, now it's time to scan what set he actually came in, and we're just gonna do this. Come on, where's Guido? All right, he goes for about 485 used. We're gonna add him to the collection, and we're gonna see what he's worth. All right, he came in 2 sets in 2017, which means it's probably also from Cars 3. I can't imagine this one's gonna race well, but we're gonna try him. Oh, and by the way, the app's called Brickify. You can check it out in the description. Now let's go race Guido. Now it's time to race Mr. Guido. Go, 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 go. Aw. All right, he might be the worst one, but honestly, he's a pit car, so you should kind of expect it. Let's get our next pack, and it is this one. All right, we're gonna see who's inside. No way. Right after Guido? This is my boy Luigi. He owns Casa del Tire in the movie, and he's like a fangirl over all the race cars. He's also a Fiat, I think.
Guido, there is a real Michael Schumacher Ferrari in my store. A real Ferrari! Punch me, Guido. Punch me in the face. This is the most glorious day of my life.
Anyway, we're gonna assemble his wheels. Bada boom. And then we're gonna do his mouth, his bumper, and then we're gonna do his front and his back. Wow, he really is little like a Fiat. What the heck? But he's yellow like me. And you too can be just like me. Ka-chow. Ka-chow, I'm your biggest fan, I'm your biggest fan. All right, pal, calm down. Let's scan Luigi into the collection. We go to the minifig scanner. We're gonna scan him right here. Bada boom. It's like a $4 figure. Sweet. Came out in 2017 too. He probably came out with that other one. And this one's probably gonna race a little bit better than the other two because he's not as small and he doesn't have 3 wheels. He has all 4. All right, I have high hopes for you, Luigi. Ready? Oh, wow. He's got 32. That's pretty good. I'll give Luigi a 10 out of 10. Aw, these two look so cute together. All right, let's open up our very next pack. We're gonna do this one. All right, we're gonna see who's inside. By the way, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. No way. Is this Jackson Storm? Pretty sure it is. Have to be certain though. We have the back with the back bumper. It says Igniter 2.0. All right. I don't know which side is supposed to be which. Let's assume it's this side for now. We'd always flip around these two later, but I'm assuming this is facing right. And then we're going to do this one. And then we're gonna do this. Sweet. Yeah, that's basically Jackson Storm. And then we're just gonna tag on the wheels. Wow, these might be the most detailed wheels we've gotten yet. This is the main bad guy in Cars 2. I did not like him. I thought Chick Hicks was a much better bad guy. Yeah, he was kind of a jerk. And he didn't even say Kachiga. Crazy that Lego made a Jackson Storm before a Chick Hicks. All right, let's open this up. We're gonna scan it. Bada boom. It's Jackson Storm. Yo, he's $15 new? Whoa. All right, we're gonna add him to the collection. He came out in 2017 in 1 set. I think that's the Florida 500 race. And now our collection's up to $40 just because of him. Look at that. All right, this might end up being one of the fastest ones yet. So let's race him. All right, now it's time for Jackson Storm, one of the fastest new race cars. Whoa, he made it almost 3 feet. All right, Jackson's currently our winner. All right, Jackson's getting a 9 out of 10. All right, this one's sticking out. I think it's time we do this pack. All right, and it's going to be, oh, it's that old guy from Cars 3. I'm trying to remember his name. He was friends with the Hudson Hornet, Doc Hudson. I feel like that's repeating myself though. So we're gonna put, he had like these front door hinges over here. So we gotta put that on. He also had this piece. eyes. Trying to remember his name. It's been so long since I've seen Cars 3. I guess you guys can comment down below, but you know how I can find out? I'm gonna use the app. All right, we're just gonna hold him up to the camera. All right, his name's Smokey. Right, I knew that. And he's gonna be $8 brand new. So we're gonna add him used because he's technically a used figure, I guess. All right, yeah, he came in one set. I think it was Smokey's Garage. That was a pretty cool one. And he even comes with some barrels of hay that he could just, haul around. All right, let's race this bad boy. All right, let's race our next car. All right, Smokey, ready to go, Key? Let's go. Oh no, he crashed. Yeah, I think that's disqualifying. All right, let's rev open the next bag. And we're gonna see who's in this one. All right, let's open it up. Yo, it's another one of those old folks from the Cars 3 movie. What the heck? Why are we getting so many of these old folks? I don't even know what kind of car this is. Bro, I need to get my car lore up to date. I'm not good with these. All right, we're gonna tag this on. So girl one, I remember that. I guess this is this gonna be on the bottom? I think this is gonna be down here. Ooh, that looks nice. Ooh, look at that clean line. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. All right, and then this is gonna go right up here. What does this say? Moonshine, right, because they used to like smuggle drinks. All right, let's find out who this is. All right, and it is Junior Moon. This car goes for like $3. Worth nothing. Nobody wants you. Hey, that's not nice. Well, it's true, but that doesn't mean that she won't be a bad racer. Might have been wrong. Junior Midnight Moon might actually have been a guy. He was also like a piston cup racer or something. So maybe he'll still go pretty fast. Let's race him. Time for our next car, old timer. Oh, bro, she broke too. What the heck? Why are they always breaking these old timers? I guess because they're old. All right, let's open up the next pack. Anyway, let's open up the next pack. Yes, it's another Lightning McQueen. We'll find out which variant this one is because it's another one, but we gotta build it. All right, so he's gonna face this way. So that means we're gonna need to put this part back here. And then we have this little spoiler plate right here, whatever you call it, fin. We have the eyes and the mouth, or the front bumper. All right, now it's tire time. Beat stop.
Beat stop.
Yo, and this one's actually printed on. He doesn't even have stickers. None of these have stickers, actually. This one looks really cool, actually. I think it's based off of Cars 1. It could be Cars 3, though. I don't know. I think it's Cars 1. I think this is a Cars 1 car. This is when he's sponsored by Rusty's Medicated Bumper Ointment. Oh, okay. You guys know what time it is. Let's see how much he's worth. $5 or $7 brand new. We're gonna add him here because he's not technically new. $60 so far for all these cars. That's crazy. But you know what's crazier? Not racing Lightning McQueen. Let's do it. All right, ready? 3, 2, roll. Lightning kind of fudged it. All right, Lightning gets a 10 out of 10. All right, now it's time to open our next car, and I'm gonna pick out one from the back. All right, and it is Cruz Ramirez. Oh, another Cars 3 character. Bro, we just keep getting these. All right, we're gonna put the back bumper on, then we're gonna put on this piece, bada boom, then we're gonna put on the front bumper, and then we're gonna put on the back bumper. Whoa, look at that, that's different. And then I guess because she's aerodynamic, she doesn't have as much of like a trunk, so I guess, does this go this way? This doesn't feel right. I feel like it should go the other way. Yeah, okay, it's gonna go the other way. Then we're gonna put this here. She has her Tex Gas logo. Instead of Texas, it's Tex Gas, apparently, like Texaco. And then we have Rusty's racing car, Team 95, because she subs in for Lightning McQueen. All right, yeah, and then we're gonna put this on, we're gonna put this on, and we have Cruz Ramirez in her bedazzled Lightning McQueen job. I think this is before she was an official racer for the Piston Cup, but you guys know where we have to check. This one looks pretty solid for a Cruz, but you know, I really am starting to want Mater. Anyway, let's check to see what she's worth and you know, what version this is. So we got the specific version. It's a $10 version. What the heck? We're gonna go to collection. Yo, okay, so this is also again a 2017 and it's only appeared in one set. And I guess the fin, I was right. See, look at that. I built it right. All right, now the only thing left to do is actually race her. So let's do that. All right, we're doing another Cruz. 33. Wow, this is pretty standard. Please be Tomater. Please be Tomater. We're gonna grab it. Please be Tomater. Or someone equally as cool, because I have yet to get a Tomater and I want one. What the? Who is this? This is all that came in here. All right, well, I don't know. I guess we'll put it over here and wait until we get some more info. So that could go there. Let's open up the next pack. It is a thick boy. It's Tomater! Hey there, I'm Tomater. Hey, we need to build him. All right, let's build Tomater. Yes. 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 All right, then we got this, and we have his other side, and we're gonna do his back side. Oh shoot, we forgot to add his little back bumper. It's also got a trailer hitch. Hey, it says A113. That's like the Pixar number. And we're gonna add the trailer hitch for the toe. You know what this would be perfect for? Towing that broken down Lightning McQueen from earlier. Hey Mater, my tire blew out. Hey there, buddy, don't worry, I'm here to help. Woohoo! All right, McQueen, get ready. This here's gonna tickle. What? Ugh. Sorry there, McQueen. Let's do that again. Oh, Mater, that hurt. McQueen! Mater! Yee! It's time to figure out what Mater's worth. All right, yo, he's going for a little more, about $10, which I think brings our collection closer and closer to that $100 mark. Yeah, we're at 87 right now. That's pretty good. Hey, thanks, Mater. No problem, partner. Ready to race? Yeah, let's race ya. There we go, Mater. Ready? 3, 2, go! Oh, no way. He got up to like 35 inches. That's pretty good. All right, now it's time to check out the next pack. Okay, this is a thick boy. All right, we're gonna see who's inside, and it is Dinoco Cruise. Sing for Dinoco, but then again, my brain is very forgetful. We're gonna put this right here, and then we're gonna put this right here. Oh wait, we should probably put on the back bumper. Boom, let's go, Dinoco Cruise. I think this is on backwards. Is it? Was it? No, I think it was on right. I was just being dumb. All right, and she's number 51 with the little Dinoco dinosaur that was also in Toy Story. All right, and then we're gonna put on this wheel, and we're gonna put on this wheel, and we're gonna put on this wheel, and we're gonna put on the last wheel. Bada boom, there's Cruz Ramirez. Oh shoot, wait, we gotta put on her back fender. Boom! Oh, yo, she looks sick. You know how in the cruise, how like she talked about when she was a little kid, right? Like, and how her family told her to dream small or not at all? Well, I don't think I've ever seen like a car grow from like a little kid to like an adult car. They're all just adult cars. And they just stay the same age. I don't understand. Although I guess Lightning gets older, but what? Wait, I guess they do die. Doc Hudson died. You know what? This is too deep and methodical for me. I don't understand how cars die. I guess they just stop maintaining them. Anyway, we're gonna figure out what this one's worth. We're going to minifigure scanner. We're gonna scan her. Oh wow, that was quick. $15. Why are the cruises so expensive? All right, we're adding her to the collection. I think that would bring us over $100. Yes, we're at $100. Let's go. And more importantly, let's race. All right, Dinoco Cruise. Let's see how fast she goes. All right, 30 inches. There seems to be a standard here. Definitely gets a 10 out of 10. All right, let's open up the next pack that totally didn't have a Transformers logo on it. All right, and we're gonna see who's inside, and it is, who is this? That's who I think it is. Oh my goodness, that's a big chunky body. I think it's gonna go with that missing thing from earlier. Oh, whoa, okay. Yes, it does, probably. I think it's Mrs. Fritter, which I think is attached to this. I need to figure out how I want to build this. All right, so we got this here, and then we're gonna put this here. All right, so we have like the workings of a fritter, and I think this will go here probably, and this would go here. This feels right, but I don't know if it is right. You know what? We'll run with it for now, and if it's an issue later, we still have one pack of Miss Fritter to open, I think, because, you know, we're missing a whole mouthpiece. Anyway, we're gonna put her over here and open up our next pack. I guess she's gonna take multiple packs to open. Oh, I think this is it. Whoa, those are big tires. All right, let's finish her. Miss Fritter, she has all the license plates of the car she's probably murdered on her side. I don't know if any of these numbers mean anything, but literally I think it's the same plates. I think it's just the front plates and the back plates on each side. And she's a school bus. Now there's only one car that could possibly be bigger than her. But first I want to see what she's worth. All right, our 11th car, Miss Fritter, is going for $9 or 12 used. That's not terrible. All right, we're at $114 so far. All right, now it's time to race this one, and she has big wheels, so she should be pretty good. All right, now we have Miss Fritter. Oh, whoa, Miss Fritter got up to 42 actually. Yo, I guess that puts her in first place now. We're getting closer and closer to opening up our gold pack. But in the meantime, let's open up this next one. All right, let's see who's inside. Oh no, it's one of those derby cars. These guys are the lemons that get completely obliterated by Miss Fritter. These poor dudes. All right, so I think that goes there off the bat. And then I guess we're gonna put this here, and then the other one's gonna go here. I don't think it matters which side, because you know, this boy's getting wrecked. All right, we're gonna add a wheel and another wheel, and then we just gotta add the front bumper. Bro, he lost so many teeth. No, he needs to see more dentists than Mater. Oh shoot, did I put it on the wrong side? I'm so confused. Where do I put this sucker? Okay, does he go here? No, he doesn't go there. That's too smooth. All right, maybe he goes like this. This doesn't feel right on so many levels. Maybe this is like a flatbed. Maybe it's supposed to go up here. Yeah, I think that's right. I think this is probably more accurate. Yeah, okay, I like that better. Makes me feel a little better about myself. And then he has these little antennas up here. All right, and we're gonna put these here. Yeah, he's like some type of flatbedded car. I don't know what his name is, but I wanna scan him and find out who he is. So many obscure cars. All right, minifig scanner. We're scanning him, and it is... Okay, so this guy's name is Broadside, I guess because he gets broadsided all the time, which means he gets hit. And he's going for $9, which I think will bring our collection up to 127. That's a pretty steady trajectory for a pretty steady looking cool guy. But you know what's important? We gotta race him. What's his name? Broadside? Yeah, no, he didn't even make it past the ramp. I'll give Broadside like a 6. 2 more packs, then it's time to open the gold pack, which might even open something else. But in the meantime, let's see who's in this one. All right, gonna crack-a-lack-a-ding-dong. It's another Lightning McQueen. All right, let's build him. All right, tire time. I feel literally like Luigi and Guido right now, putting tires on him. All right, so he has the Rusty's bumper, and then we're gonna tag this sucker on, bada boom, and he's gonna be smiling, and this is the new Cars 3 version again. Curious how much this one actually goes for, but this is probably the nicest looking one that's out there. Yeah, this is, I guess, Lightning in his almost unk status, even though he doesn't look a day over like 20. Wait a minute, Cars is turning 20 this year? How old am I? Bruh, he's almost unk. He's also Speed.
I am Steve.
Did you just say I am Steve? No, I am Speed. I'm pretty sure I just heard Steve. Wait a minute, you have a chicken jockey? All right, time to open up Brickify again because we need to check the minifig scanner. Oh, yo, that scanned quickly. Yo, he's going for $11 or $17 almost. That's pretty freaking good. We'll add him to the collection. Now we just gotta race him. All right, Rusty's Lightning. All right, kind of the same. One more pack before the final Piston Cup Gold pack. Let's see who it is. Oh, it's Cruz Ramirez again. Bruh, if we have to race another Cruz, I'm gonna cruise on out of here. But I don't think we will unless she's like the final one, which would be kind of lame. I don't know, Cruz wasn't like my favorite character. She was like okay, just like kind of forgettable. She's got the mud splatters. I guess this is like the Miss Fritter style Cruz. Yeah, okay, cool. I think this is on backwards. Could be wrong. No, yeah, it's on backwards. All right, we're gonna put this here, and here, and here, and here. Boom, text gas again. This is our 3rd variant of Cruz. That's crazy. All right, we're gonna tire her up. Scanner. Bro, I don't want Luigi. Open up, let's go. Cruz. Oh wow, that was quick. They didn't scan the right one. I need the muddy one. There we go. This one's $10? What? Why is this one more expensive? I guess it came in a rarer set. All right, $17. It's 2017, the same one as all those other ones, including the first one we opened. We're at $158. I wonder what this one's gonna bring us to. Wait, but before we could open this, we're gonna need help. And we're gonna need to race Cruz. All right, Cruz, let's go. Whoa, Cruz almost made it as far as Jackson, like 35 inches. All right, that puts her in 2nd place. All right, are you guys ready to open this? Wait a minute, do you guys hear that? Life is a highway, I wanna ride it all night long. It's Mac! This is Lightning's like handler. He drives him around in his truck. Yo, we finally got him. He's definitely not gonna fit in one of these little packs. But it has the Piston Cup logo, the Rusty's logo, and he comes with the Rusty's hat that's on a truck. Mac legit looks like a trucker. One of my favorite scenes in all the Cars movies is he was just looking at the back of a reflective car and doing it. Bro, you a freak. Anyway, I want to be able to load up whatever car we get from inside him, and then we're gonna take him out to race and whichever car is inside of it. All right, let's see who's in the gold pack. By the way, you guys need to hit that subscribe button because we're trying to hit 400K subs. No way, it's the Hudson Hornet Lightning McQueen. Lightning McQueen. All right, we're gonna put it in. He still has red tires, which I don't remember, but I think that's right. It's the fabulous Lightning McQueen. Oh, this was one of my favorite versions of Lightning. I hope in the next Cars movie he looks like this. Yes, look at him. Oh shoot, we need to put in the spoiler. Yo, we got the fabulous Lightning McQueen in Lego form. Oh, dude, I need to see what these two are both worth. I think Mac is probably gonna be his own set. He might be a little too big to be counted as a minifig. All right, we got Lightning first. This Lightning's going for $14 or 20 used. What about Mac? All right, that's not Mac, that's Grem. There we go, Mac truck. He's going for about 17 bucks actually, which is not as much as I thought, but we'll add him to the collection and then we'll actually look to see what all the cars are worth. $196? That's almost 200 bucks. All right, now let's load him up in the truck and take him outside. Later, guys. I'll see you all on the track. Is there room for another person in there? Take me with you! Ah! Hey, Mac, get him out of here! Sorry, pal, we're already on our way to the race. No, yes! I love you, Lightning McQueen! All right, now we have the fabulous Lightning McQueen, but before we do him, I want to do Mac. All right, Mac attack, let's go. All right, pal. Whoa! Mac got up to almost 48. No, 50. Mac, are you the secret best racer? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's Florida, man. It might be him. All right, guys, Mac is in first place. All right, last car. It's the racer, the Piston Cup winning fabulous Lightning McQueen. Ready? Whoa. I think he's up at 43. Which would put him in second place, or third place. And it looks like this is our winner's circle. Anyways, if you want to see what your Lego minifigures are worth, make sure to download Brickify. It was really fun to use. And if you like this car video, make sure to watch this one over here or this one over here. Anyways, God bless, and stay racing and awesome. Ka-chow! This is Stitch, and this is him as a fake Lego minifigure. And today I'm going to unbox, build, and blab about different Stitch minifigures that Lego will never make. I promise these will never be made by Lego. So get ready, because things are going to get... Punch buggy! Anyways, Lego! Now recently the live action Lilo and Stitch movie just came out, and I went to the movie theaters to go see it. And I loved it! The best scene by far is when, he lands and it goes... Now I already own all the Lego Lilo and Stitch sets ever, and I've already unboxed a bunch of Stitch minifigures. So I hopped on my computer to order some more. Business, numbers, and yes, good, Stitch. All right, let's order. Who was that? All right, let's do it. All right, and they should be here. Wait, that was quick. No. Do you see that? What? No. No. Well, this isn't good. Let's go downstairs. Awesome! Oh, and by the end of this video, we're going to unbag this gold Lilo and Stitch mystery bag. Oh, and by the way, if you didn't already, you need to hit that subscribe button, or you're gonna get bruh status. You don't want that, because if you do, this child gets it. Ugh. All right, and now we're gonna unbox our first Lilo and Stitch minifigure. And by the way, I'm pretty sure they're all going to be Stitch. So let's tear it open. I wonder who it's gonna be. Whoa, is that like a yellow Stitch? Let's build it. What is going on here? Is that a pineapple printed on him? What is that? No, seriously, what is it? All right, here's Stitch, and he is goofy. I mean, look at this guy. He's got like palm leaves printed all over him, and he's also got this really textured out arm, and he's orange, like my hair. He also comes with this cool purple flower. That's pretty neat. This minifigure is gonna get a solid 6 out of 10. I don't entirely get it, but I like it. Hey, I have a joke for you. Oh, what's the joke, Stitch? Why did the experiment get a timeout? I don't know why. Because he was being a little Stitch. You mean being a little... Son of a bitch! All right, we're gonna unbox our next minifigure. Hey, Walter, what are you doing there? All right, how about this one? Okay, and here is Stitch. Oh my goodness. Whoa, this one is a little more lore accurate. All right, let's dump him. Oh wow, and they already have the hands built in. That's important. All right, so we got this, and then he gets a microphone. What? This is pretty stitching cool. He has a little starfish on his legs. He also has a palm tree. He even has his microphone and all these little like SpongeBob backgroundy things. And he's got his belly. And I mostly like this one because it kind of looks like an actual real Stitch and not just a made up stitched together one. This looks like something Stitch would actually do to himself. All right, this minifigure gets a solid like 8 out of 10. I still kind of like it a lot, but it's not like the best ever.
Hey, that's not nice.
All right, Stitch, you go away. Oh, I'm still so excited to unbox the gold mystery bag, but we have to do another regular mystery bag. Whoa, is that purple Stitch? Yes, Stitch. Okay, so he gets a purple head, and he gets a purple leg, and does he have turtles printed on him? Wait a minute, no, those are red roses. This is like Beauty and the Beast Stitch. He literally has vines all around him, and he's purple, and he's got toes, and he comes with a red rose. That's so convenient. Look at you, you're so cute. You boop him on the nose. Yeah, you're gonna get booped. All right, this minifigure is pretty cool. I'm gonna give it a solid 9 out of 10. But out of boopability, he gets a 10 in boopability. All right, next figure. Oh! Hey, suck it up. All right, there he is, the big Stitch. This one's gonna be probably the most interesting one yet. I just have a feeling. I sense its aura. Oh wait, green? I think this is gonna be aura. Oh, yeah, I was right. My aura sense was tingling. I sensed this one from 3 bags away. He's got green chameleon-like leg, and he's got, is that Tinkerbell? Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. It's literally Peter Pan. Wait a minute. Okay, so look at this. In his ear, see that? A little tiny one. And then he also has Wendy. Then he also has Peter Pan. And he's got literally the whole map to Neverland. That's so cool. And his boopability? 10! Ladies and gents, I think we have our first 10 out of 10 Lego minifigure. Oh wait, and I almost forgot. He literally comes with a knife, like Peter Pan. Oh no. You know what's worse than Stitch with a knife? Stitch with a gun. But we'll save that for later. Get out of here, Stitch. He's flying, like Peter Pan. All right, time for our next Stitch. Yeah, it's gonna be you. All right, we're unspilling the beans. Whoa, is that like woman Stitch? All right, so we can connect the torso, and we'll connect the head, and we'll even connect the body. Whoa, what is this piece? It's like a Ninjago scepter, but for Stitch. I've legitimately never seen a Stitch like this before. It's like light blue Stitch with like the power of the gods. The details are pretty lame on this one too. Look at that. There's like nothing going for it other than a very boopable nose. Boop. Comment boop if you boop your Stitch's noses, or if you own any Lego Stitches. All right, this one gets a solid like 4 out of 10, kind of lame. All right, we still have the gold one, but we're going for another Lilo and Stitch figure, and we still have quite a few before we get to the big gold one. So if you haven't already, subscribe, because if you're not, you're a loser. Not really, but you might be a little bit of one, honestly. We're so close to 150,000, and we just need your help. All right, let's open this boy. Oh, shoot, that's a color. What is this? Yo, this is like a Grandma Stitch, but Grandma Stitch like comes with a giant gold sword. Look at Grandma Stitch. It has literally floral patterns all around him. It's in this dark blue and hot pink, which is an interesting color choice. But here's the big question I want to know. Why do some Stitch have 3 toes and some Stitch have 4? What did they do to the other toe? Why does this one have 4? Did he have like an ingrown toe? Does this one like just have a dew claw? Is it like on the side? See, this one has 3, this one has 3, this one has 4, this one has 3, and this one has 3. So currently the Stitch toe count, these 2 have 4 toes, and these 4 have 3 toes. Now we're gonna have to like do a counter. So bet which one you think we're gonna have more by the end of this video. Anyway, let's open this next one up. How many toes is he gonna have? This is what I wanna know. We got like polka dot plaid banana Stitch. What is this? And he has 3 toes. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know what this is. Is this spaghetti Stitch? I think this is spaghetti Stitch. Look, you got like the tomato sauce, and then there's like leaves, and I think that's spaghetti. spaghetti back there? Or blonde hair? And there's tomato sauce, I think? And he's got a tomato nose. Okay, I'm going with this is spaghetti Stitch. I don't know what the red lines are for. Okay, so there's still one thing I don't get about this Stitch. Why does it have a bone? Did he like rip that out of somebody's back? Punch buggy. Oh, my backbone. Oh no, wait, he actually got his backbone. All right, we're putting you with the three-toed Stitches. All right, we're currently 5-2. All right, and the next minifigure is gonna be from this mystery bag, and we're getting ever so close to the gold mystery bag. So make sure to stay to the end for that, because that one's gonna be really freaking cool, probably. Although I don't know, the last few haven't been so cool. All right, let's open it up. Black one.
I called the black one.
All right, so we have a black Stitch. He's got a black torso, a black head, and he's got these golden eyes. What? What is going on? And he also has that scepter, and most importantly, he has 3 toes. That means our 3-toe army is going to reign supreme, or topreme. All right, this one is a little goofy because he has these really gold eyes. And he has gold toes, and he has a gold scepter with a gold snake or something. I don't even know. Yeah, this one's gonna get a solid 7 out of 10. But he's literally going to go with all the other 3-toed individual. All right, next minifigure is another Stitch, probably. All right, guys, this one's gonna be interesting, probably, but I bet it's gonna be, like, I sense the aura of this one, honestly. Like, my aura reading on this is a solid, like, I think it's like an 8 or 9 in aura points. It's Jungle Aura. Jungle Aura Stitch. We're gonna call this one Tarzan Stitch, cause he is, like, literally got leaves everywhere. He could literally blend in. See, guys, you could barely see him. So here is Jungle Stitch. He's got this whole pattern going on his back. You see that? Oh, that's aura. I literally don't know what aura even is. All right, how boopable is the nose? I'd say that's pretty boopable. 10 out of 10. Wait a minute. Do you guys see that? Do you see it? He has 4 toes. All right, we have 3 here and we have 6 here. So now you guys are falling behind, but we have 3 or 4 mystery bags. I just dumped the whole box. We still have 4 left and the mystery figure to determine which one has the most toe aura. Is toe aura a thing? I don't want to know the answer to that. Let's open this. Let's see, how many toes? How many toes? Uh-oh, it's 3 toes. Oh my gosh, this is so cool though. This is like, is that like Groot Stitch? It's literally Groot Stitch. He's literally a tree. And he comes with a paintbrush. What? I don't even know. There's like a design on his arm with like someone holding an umbrella. What is that? I can't even tell what that is. I think it's Jiminy Cricket, but it could be Mary Poppins. Tell me who you think it is down below. But I'm literally calling this Stitch Woody because he's literal wood. But he's also my favorite design, and he has 3 toes. And he has positive aura. And it goes with the 3-toe gang. We're up to 7. Anyways, the 4-toe gang can still make a comeback. We still have 5 minifigures to go. And it looks like the next one just dropped out of the box. All right, this one I am skeptical of. We'll see if it's good or not. Pink? Ew, pink's a girl color. See, I knew it. Okay, pink Stitch with its boopable nose. Ugh, that was tough. Got a necklace, it's got blue flower, and it's got like leaves. What? And it's got red eyes, a boopable nose. Yeah, this minifigure gets us all like 4. Yeah, 4. You heard me. It has 3 toes. It's gonna make it impossible for our guys to come back. They need to get literally everyone else has to get a 4-toe minifigure, or otherwise we're cooked. So go with the 3 toes. You ruined the competition, maybe. There's still one more chance. All right, we have these 3, and this bag could determine if the 3 toes are the ultimate victors, but then we still need to see the gold mystery bag. So, but we still are gonna find that out. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. All right, well, we're gonna build, whoa, look at this. Whoa, okay, that's so cool. It's like a pink blue split minifigure. Was that writing in the ear? And it says make blue in both of them. That's weird. All right, so here's the big reveal. Ready? 3, 2, 1. No, it's 3 toes. The 4s didn't even have a chance. Oh, this is so sad. And the minifigure itself is pretty cool though. So I'm not that sad about it. Look at the back of him. It's literally like, I don't even know what that is. I give up. But he's really cool. But guys, we're only 2 Lilo and Stitch bags away from the gold mystery bag. And honestly, I can't wait. So we're just gonna open the last 2 together. Get it? Together. Okay. Well, we're gonna open this one and we're going to open this one. Okay. So this one right here, it's like a Little Mermaid. What is that? It's like ornate Stitch. This one has 4 toes. What the heck? And it literally has like a girl praying or something. What is that? I don't even know. And then what's this one? This one comes with an apple. Wait, I don't even know which accessory came with which. I think this one came with the apple. I feel like this one belongs with an apple. Even if it doesn't, it belongs with it. All right, and then this one is like it literally has like a lamp on his belly button and his accessory is a lamp. It's Aladdin Stitch. That's literally what this is. All right, so this one is a little interesting. It's got like a little lamp on his belly and even some of these little lamps on his legs. You see that? And he's even got one on his head, which is a little funny, but it's weird that they didn't give him like a gold lamp to actually hold, but it's pretty cool. I give it like a 7 out of 10. This is like Sleeping Beauty Stitch or something. It comes with the apple and it comes with Stitch and flowers and everything, but it has 4 toes. Guys, I was able to do the unthinkable and unify the 3 and 4 toed Stitches all just for the gold mystery minifigure. I'm telling you, this is gonna be the one. This one's gonna determine who has cool toes and who does not. And if it has 4 toes, the 4 toe people win. And if it has 3, the 3 win. But first, before we do that, I want you to hit the like button right now on this video. I'm giving you the count of 3. 3, 2. All right, let's open this up. Thank you for hitting that, by the way. That's very nice of you. What? How many does he have? How many toes? He has 4 toes.
Yes! Yeah! Yeah! You suck it, 3 toes. You get no toes. No toes. No toes. You get 4 toes. You get your turk to death.
Wait a minute. This was the gold mystery figure? This is literally just a normal Stitch. Wait a minute. What is that?
Experiment 626. This is my army of 100 Stitches. And they all have 4 toes.
Alright, well you guys gotta subscribe to see what we do with all 100 of these 4-toed Stitches. But yeah, that's about it. Anyways, God bless and stay awesome. This is a Lego Buzz Lightyear minifigure, and today I'm going into Andy's room and unboxing all the characters from the Toy Story movies in Lego. So stay tuned, because things are gonna fly or fall with style. Anyways, Lego. Now if you've been living in the attic, let me explain to you what Toy Story is. Basically, it's a Pixar movie where all the toys you have are actually alive, like Woody, Buzz, Jessie, Rex, and Mr. Potato Head. And the movie shows what they're doing when people aren't around. Oh, and there's also these totally awesome army guys in the movie. Now Lego's made a bunch of Toy Story sets, but that was a long time ago, and now they're super expensive. So I went on the dark web and got a bunch of fake toy minifigures, and we're gonna have to assemble them all. And here they are. Now we're gonna be using them to fill out these Wild West town areas, as well as this Andy's room. But before Andy comes, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 500K, and we're so close. Ready? 3, 2, awesome. Oh yeah, and we also have these green bags, which we're gonna do towards the end. But anyway, let's open up our first character, and I think that's Woody. And we're just gonna move this box over here, and we'll pick them out as we go on. All right, so this thing is factory sealed. We're gonna unbox him. So interesting, he comes with his head attached, but not his legs. Never seen that before. All right, we're gonna snap in this arm, snap in this arm, then we're just gonna put in his hands. All right, wait a minute, where's my hat? There it is. Don't worry, Woody, I got you. And he comes with a Forky. Now, Woody's obviously the main character of Toy Story, but Forky's a little different. He was a sport toy in Toy Story 4 made by Bonnie.
Hi, toys. Hi, toys.
Hello.
Now, the thing about Sporky is he's not a toy.
I am not a toy. I was made for soup, salad, maybe chili, and then the trash.
Anyway, I'm giving this Woody a 10 out of 10. But now we're gonna go to the App Store and do the Brickify app to see how much it's worth. So this Woody only goes for about $3 new, which is still a little bit less than what I paid. Oh yeah, let's see how much Forky's worth too. Oh, he's worth about $7. He's worth more than Woody. All right, well, we're gonna put Forky in the little trash bin, and we have this whole gun store, so we're just gonna put Woody outside, because you know, he does have a holster, he is a cowboy, and he just fits here. Now, we're going to get our next character, and it's going to be, is that Bullseye?
Ride like the wind, Bullseye!
Yo, I've legit never owned a Lego Bullseye. I've owned a Woody, a Jesse, a Buzz, but this is gonna be my first ever Bullseye. Okay, cool. Wait a minute, this is supposed to be separate. All right, so the first thing we have to add in is this, and then he's kind of like a weird skeleton right now. So we're gonna add in this one, and this one. And we're just gonna slide this on too. Oh, sweet, it's Bullseye. Aw, who's a good horsey? Horsey. Let's see, does his feet have Andy on them? No, they don't. But he's still a pretty cute Lego build. I mean, I don't know if Lego would still do it the same way as this one when they first made it, but it looks cool. I mean, the neck isn't posable like a normal Lego horse. All right, now let's see how much this guy's worth. We're just gonna scan him. Bro, he is a beautiful horse, but that's not what he's supposed to be. Hey there, quit horsing around. Now, we do have this barn over here, and since Woody's kind of filling up this side, I think we'll put Bullseye over here. All right, now we're gonna open up our next pack. And how about we do Jesse? Oh, no, wait, Jesse came with another character. Oh, wow, and a double-sided face. Okay, cool, look at that, fire. Then we're also gonna snap in an arm and another arm. I don't know what's going on with this face over here. Missing its eyebrows, look at that, that looks so weird. We're gonna snap on a hat, which looks really bad. Okay, let's do the hands first. Yes, it's Jessie. And then she also comes with a little bow to put in her hair. Okay, that's cute. And then she comes with Ducky. Ducky is from Toy Story 4 too. He was this little carnival duck toy who was funny. But Jessie, I know what to do with her. All right, Bullseye, we have to go save Woody. Woody! Jesse? What's going on? We need to get the rest of the gang out of their bags before the big bad guy gets them. Wait a minute. Who's the big bad guy? Red Rex! Now, who's that? I gotta go. Guys, she's overreacting. Right, Ducky? Yeah, sure she's overreacting. Oh, no. All right, now I'm giving the Jessie a solid 7. The hat piece isn't great, but we're gonna go back to the app. We're gonna scan it. All right, and here we go. Okay, sweet. She goes for about $14 new. Awesome. Then we got Ducky, who looks like a ducky. All right, and he goes for $5. That's crazy. So far the collection's already up to 30 bucks. All right, now we're gonna open up the next character, and it's the green alien. All right, now this one doesn't have the legs attached, you'll notice. We're gonna snap in the torso, the legs, the arms. Sweet. And then we got the head, and he comes with an extra laser blaster. And he also comes with an extra arm. I don't know what the purpose of this is. And a green army man. Yo, wait, watch this, ready? The claw.
What is that?
Strangers from the outside. All right, now the green alien, I'm gonna give like a 5 just because of the miscolored hands. I do like that he comes with the army soldier, but in terms of scanning him in, he's going to go for about $7. That's pretty good. We're gonna put his extra army man in Andy's room, and you can tell this is Andy's room because it has all the stars, and then we're going to put him over here. Obviously, we'd probably want 2 more of these, but maybe another time. All right, now this next character we unbox should be interesting. The first bad guy. Well, I guess she's not a bad guy by the end of the movie, but it's Gabby. She is one of the lamest bad guys from Toy Story, at least most forgettable. She's these little mannequin puppets that follow her around, and I never even got her official Lego minifigure. And I got a lot of the Toy Story 4 sets, so that's saying something. All right, we're gonna snack in this arm, snack in this one. I think that's right. No, it's not. See, because she has the little pull string back here, and she needed Woody's voice box, so she was gonna murder him. So we're putting that there. Oh, bro, these dress pieces are stupid. And then there's the hair, and these knockoff Lego figures always suck with hair. And then we're gonna attach the red balloon. And we have another one. This red balloon is way too tall, by the way. Like, what is she, Mary Poppins? Well, it seems like we're getting more villains, and All right, here's Gabby. I'm giving this figure like a 5 just because like this is so loosey-goosey. And then we could scan her with Brickify and she goes for about $11. That's not bad. Which brings her total up to almost 50. All right, now where are we gonna put her? How about on the roof? Yeah, I think this is a good place to put her, and we can put all the villains up here eventually. Which I guess means the gun store's the good guy hideout, and I don't know what that makes Andy's room. All right, time for the next bag. Is that Canada's greatest stuntman, Duke Kaboom?
Yeah. Huh, yes. Huh?
He's posing.
Kaboom.
Things I do like, Duke Kaboom. Things I don't like, Canada. Sorry, Canadians, if you're watching this. All right, let's build Duke Kaboom's bicycle. Or motorcycle. Whoa, what the heck is going on with this tire? Do I have to pop this out? What the heck? I've never had to do that for a tire before. Bro, we're literally doing like a fresh tire change. Okay, and then we're gonna do this other one, which has this thing too. Right, get out of there, come on. Sweet, awesome, okay. All right, and then we're gonna slap this boy on. Get in there, come on, boom. Then we're gonna slap this boy on. What is this face? Canada's greatest stuntman, more like Canada's lamest mustache. Okay, that's a little bit better. That feels a little more on point. Okay, that's awesome. And then we can take this off and put on his cape. Now, the only sad thing about this one is it doesn't come with hair, which the Duke Kaboom Lego minifigure did, if I remember correctly. But it's okay, he's gonna be in motorcycle mode. Sweet, look at this. It's Canada's greatest stuntman. Bro, I legit love this guy. Oh my gosh, look at him, he's so fire. Wait, before we go to the next one, let's scan him. All right, now we're gonna do the minifig scanner. We're gonna scan it, see how much Duke Kaboom's going for. Come on, Canada's greatest stuntman. Oh, there he is, Duke Kaboom, $7. I think that brings us over 50 in the collection. All right, since he wasn't one of Andy's toys, I'm going to put him like somewhere over here. I don't want to put him in Andy's room. I feel like that would be cheating. All right, we'll put him with the Toy Story 4 boys. They're all going over here. There's a lot of Toy Story 4 in this video. Anyways, let's open up another character. How about this one? Oh no, it's Lotso. No. Is this Lotso hugging bear? What the hug? Yo, this is one of the hardest to find characters from all of Toy Story Lego. All right, we're gonna slap that in. Okay, awesome. And then we're just gonna, I guess, put in this arm and this one. How is bro supposed to give a hug? He could barely like squeeze his arms together. Hello, Mr. Lotso Hugging Bear, I'd like a hug. Oh, hey there, little Walter. You wanna come to the butterfly room with me and Big Baby? Maybe. Okay, good. Give me a hug. Thanks. I love hugs. You're hugging me too tight. You're turning off my wimp. Welcome to Sunnyside, folks. We hope you'll stick around. Bro, he's actually scary. All right, now we're gonna scan with the Brickify app, which by the way has a free trial attached to it. Let's see what Lotso's worth. All right, so according to this, he's $55.28, and we're going to add Lotso to our little hut over here where the bad guys are gonna be staying. And meanwhile, I could open another pack, but I was thinking, why don't we open this one? This might high-key be my favorite Hazard in all of media. And it's Miss Piggy. I mean, Mr. Piggy. All right, we're gonna just slip this in here, and he's got a little cork, and then he's got a little hat. No way, it's evil Dr. Porkchop. I don't know if I have coins that could go with him. He has like the little like gold coins that they used to come with. Bro, he's a certified Andy's classic. Now, when I was a kid, we used to play a little game called Kick the Pig. Ready? There he goes, the pig. All right, since he's like the leader of the evil army, I have him controlling the dastardly green army men. And we're gonna open up our next pack. All right, now I have to do one of these and see who's inside. All right, let's tear into this boy. This is the first green pack. It's Rex. Oh, yo, Rex is low-key my favorite dinosaur. Not just from Toy Story, from literally all movies that have dinosaurs. I mean, he also has one of my favorite scenes with Woody.
How you doing, Rex?
Were you scared? Tell me honestly.
I was close to being scared that time.
Oh, I'm going for fearsome here, but I just don't feel it. I think I'm just coming off as annoying.
All right, and we're putting our boy Rex into Andy's room. He just fits with Andy's toys. Oh, and also, did I mention Andy's birthday party's today?
They're here!
Next we have...
Of course Woody ain't worried.
What's going on down there?
What do you mean the party's today? His birthday's not till next week. Andy gets another dinosaur. A mean one. I just don't think I can take that kind of rejection.
All right, anyways, now we're gonna open up our next character. And it's Bo Peep. She was a part of the original gang, then, you know, disappeared in Toy Story 3, and now she's back. So we gotta build her. And she looks a little different this time, because, you know, she lost her whole, like, porcelain pink dress thing. What the heck? Why'd they give us the wrong arm? Her arm is backwards, and they didn't even give us her sheep. And her cape is stupidly long. All right, we're gonna tag this hairpiece on. We could give her arm, and we have to find her another arm. All right, I got her an official Lego one, because that other one is just not gonna work. Wait, is this 2 separate capes? I don't even know, bruh. All right, sweet. And then she comes with her little, this isn't a shepherd stick. That's a whip. Bo Peep, what do you even need a whip for? See, that was literally worse than useless. Oh, I know what she could use it for now. Ah! All right, and we could rotate her and then see what she'd normally cost. We're gonna take the Brickify app, scanner. Oh, sweet, she'd go for about $7. That's pretty good. She was definitely more of like Molly's toy alongside Barbie. So we're probably just gonna put her up here. And we're gonna open up the next one. Yo, is this Bunny? Okay, we got our boy Bunny. Yo, look at this guy. All right, sweet. And then he's going to go with Ducky. We're gonna see how much he goes for. It's gonna be great. Can he come to the hot dog? Bruh, is that your accessory, a hot dog? Look at that, he has his tag on him, that's cute. All right, he's got a bun, and then he's gonna get that dog in there. Bro really has that dog on him. Bruh, he's literally gonna blend in with the background. What the heck? I don't know, I'll give him like a 7. He's okay. He's just kind of a dull character design to begin with. Now, let's see how much this boy's worth. All right, and we're gonna scan him. Oh, there he is, Bunny. He's worth like $7. Wow, okay. And we could add him with his boy Ducky. Technically, they're supposed to be tied together. I don't know why he came with Jessie. That confuses me.
With these tiny legs, I cannot reach without your help.
But guys, we have one more toy here, and then we have the green pack. And it's Buzz Lightyear, the world's greatest toy.
Buzz Lightyear, the world's greatest superhero, now the world's greatest toy. Buzz has it all.
All right, we're gonna rip it open. I high-key wish he came in like his special box that looks like a spaceship. Okay, we got Buzz Lightyear, and we're gonna slap in his arm and his hand, and then his other arm and his other hand. And then we gotta take off his head. And that's only because of his awesome torso. This is like the Toy Story 4 minifigure series version of Buzz. There's this really interesting version with his head is all molded, which I actually kind of like. And then he comes with the option to have a popsicle and his face shield, but only the back half. And then a green army man too, like the alien, which is cool. So I'm gonna add the army man to the collection. And then in terms of Andy's toy room, we're going to add Buzz Lightyear right here. And while we're at it, add Woody. Bro, this is such an iconic setup. Look at these boyos. Now we're just missing a Mr. Potato Head, which Lego can't make for legal reasons. All right, now what if we get the last pack from our Toy Story mystery box? And then we'll have all the bad guys go up against all the good ones. Well, this might be a bad guy. All right, let's see who's inside. And it is a Red Rex.
Andy gets another dinosaur. A mean one. I just don't think I can take that kind of rejection.
It's the mean dinosaur. Only has 3 connection points. Roar! What if this is the bad guy in Toy Story 5? No, I'm pretty sure it's an iPad. All right, so here are the good guys, and here are the bad guys. Wait a minute, Ham, what are you doing over there? I thought I was evil Dr. Porkchop. No, Ham, that's in the imagination of Andy. All right, sorry boys. All right, now you guys have to get out of this town. We need to be here for Andy. Well, guess what? We brought our force field dog. Well, I brought my dinosaur who eats force field dogs. Roar! But I don't want to use my head. Ha! Their arms are too small. They can't fight. I'm gonna get you. No, I'm gonna get you. All right, quiet. Enough of you two. Lotso, get out of here now. You can't even fly. No, but I can fall with style. What does that mean? I can fly. Oh no, my legs. This is the part where the kaboom comes in. All right, Star Command, I'm getting out of here. Huh. All right, now the next video we're gonna do is also gonna be an epic Pixar movie, so let's watch that. This is a Lego Mr. Incredible minifigure, and this is the entire Parr family in Lego. And today I'm going to be buying, building, and blabbing about every Incredibles Lego set ever made, and even some that weren't. So stay tuned, because things are about to get incredible. Anyways, Lego. So the Incredibles movies are some of the best superhero films of all time. So I called up my boy Fanatic to acquire some of the Incredible sets. Yo, dude.
Bro.
I need a favor, a pretty incredible one, actually.
Are you calling me on your iPad?
Just send them.
1 week later.
And they should be here. Awesome! Alright, so we grabbed the box and started cracking it open and came into a bunch of sets, but we'll take a look at those later. Because I want to take a look at the minifigures in these sets. And since we already cracked them all open in another video, we already have Mr. Incredible, Mrs. Incredible, Dash, Violet, and Jack Jack. Aw, they're so cute as a family. And Lego's also made a bunch of other characters that were in the sets and collectible minifigure series, like Frozone.
Where's my super suit?
I put it away.
Where is my super suit?
We also have the Underminer.
The Underminer!
There's also the Screenslaver, Syndrome, and of course, Edna.
No kicks!
Now with the help of Fanatic, we were able to make Incrediboy using this custom painted head and torso. Oh yeah, and he also has these rocket thrusters, so we added those to his feet. He also made this custom version of the OG Mr. Incredible and these Syndrome soldiers. I have no idea what else to call these guys. Generic bad guy. And I also made this custom version of my favorite character from the movie, Rusty. Yeah, that kid on the bike. Now I'm going to have all these guys take on the Omni Droid later, but in the meantime I want to build our first set. And since Lego's only made sets based off of the end of movie 1 and movie 2, I think we should start with the Underminer bank heist. And here it is. It's a really cool set. It comes with a bank, it comes with...
Behold, the Underminer!
And is that Mr. Incredible's car? All right, let's get cracking. And since this thing's already been built, I don't know how much of it's already done. Box cutter. Whoa, look how they feature everything. Did I mention they're all also junior sets? Okay, so some of it is built. All right, so this is just gonna be a matter of fixing it up to be as good as possible. So the first thing we'll fix is the bank. All right, we got this here. Wait, oops. This goes here. We're gonna do this and this, okay. All right, we're gonna put the treasure in. Sweet. Oh yeah, and there's a little slot here to add money into the bank. Oh yeah, there's also gold, and of course the actual bank like vault. So we're just gonna bada boop, awesome. Then we have this wall, garbage can, bird at the top of the bank. Okay, what's the deal with this light post? All right, maybe that goes over here, I think, I don't know. Oh no, that's for a fire hydrant. All right, that's done, now let's open this. All right, fire hydrant. All right, we're gonna click this in. That's done. Then we have the Incredimobile. I think that's what it's called. Awesome. Wait a minute, you're not Mr. Potato Head from Toy Story. Well, this money is mine. Not if we have anything to say about it. Mr. Incredible, no, dang it. I was so close. Go get him, Bob. Hey, that's my secret identity. Ugh. Hey, you got the wrong guy, pal. Really? I can explain, that's just a coincidence. He's my brother. I just watched you rob a bank. Aw, dang it. Now I am the jail miner. Ha 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 ha. All right, I'm gonna give this set a solid 9 out of 10. I can see why kids would have a good time with it. Anyway, let's open up the next set from the next scene in the movie. And this one is Elastigirl's Rooftop Pursuit. Basically, it's a scene with the Screenslaver and Elastigirl and her giant arms. And I think this is the first time her arms have ever been like this in a Lego set. So let's crack it open. Yoink. All right, let's build this guy. I think I actually have had this set before. Okay, the first thing's the helicopter, and it looks like it's already done. All right, so I'm just gonna put in our boy here. What a guy. Okay, cool. Now we gotta build out this whole pad. All right, so we have a helipad with this little rudder, and then we're going to attach this guy somehow. Sweet. Okay, and then we're gonna do this. Apparently her approval is up like 18%, which is cool. Awesome. And then you get this. Okay, we have this piece. Don't know where this goes. well, I'll put his laptop thing back here. And I think this goes on the back of her bike. That's it. Oh yeah, and here's also the weird thing that like, oh wait, we'll try that in a sec. Because first I gotta put Elastigirl in her bike. All right, we just gotta figure out how to get her to drive it. Okay, she's gonna do that. And then she could also grab onto the handle of the helicopter. Yo, look, she's literally flying. Oh no, it's the screenslaver. Oh, at least she still has her bike. Yeah, and that's basically the set. I mean, she has a poster of herself, and then it's just her, and then it's him and his little helicopter. Not as cool as the first one, in my opinion, but still pretty epic. This guy's also voiced by the guy who played Saul Goodman, so that's pretty epic. And you could also probably like hide people in here, but it only comes with 2 figures. So that means it's probably time to build the next set. I'll give this one a 6 out of 10. All right, now this next set is the best one, and it's the Great Home Escape. This set also has 178 pieces and a character that I don't think exists in the movie.
Wow!
Oh, also, this is my favorite part. All right, let's open it. This is my first time ever actually opening this set. I've seen the other 2. I've never seen this one in person. Skadoosh. Okay, this one's gonna be a little harder to reassemble. Okay, well, let's try this. We already have an orange couch going, so that's good. All right, and we have the car. This is the first thing I want to put in. This is like a whole door apparatus. They literally, it's 1 brick. This white brick is 1 brick. That's crazy. Never seen anything like that. All right, so we have the slide. We're slowly building it out. Okay, and then we have this. Awesome. All right, so the phone, yo, it's the Incredibles phone. That's gonna go here. We know that. We got this here. This here, and I just realized this is on the wrong side. This is supposed to be over here, which is actually kind of interesting. Okay, so we have to add this lamp, and then we're gonna add this over here, and this piece. Okay, it's fireside time. So we're gonna put this in here, I guess? It's so weird, I've never done anything quite like this. It's like the fireplace is gonna be removable, I think. This is going to be like, oh, it's gonna be like a secret door. Oh, like in the movie, okay. All right, we're gonna slide this in now. Awesome. All right, and there's also a whole hot tub deal we're putting here. And there's this chair. Okay, yeah, and the car is incomplete. All right, we're gonna add this here. We also have a skateboard. And then we just gotta add the figures. And here's the completed set. Comes with a little hot tub. Ooh, this is nice. It also comes with a seat. By far my favorite part is it comes with this molten orange piece, and inside there's Jack. Awesome. Yo, this couch is actually freaking crazy too. Look at this guy. He literally just hop on a skateboard and watch. Wait a minute. Where's the piece? Bro, the piece is not in here. The piece I literally was fiending for. I guess I just don't have it. Dang it, Fanatic. But there is a cool feature. So obviously you have the phone, you have the lamp, you have the TV that doesn't exist, with the remote that controls the whole house. Oh yeah, and Violet, who actually has like this whole like disappearing like feature. I'm not even gonna talk about you. Look at this, look at this. We have a waterfall. So you need to open up the waterfall, slide it down, and awesome. Oh yeah, we can fling rocks at him. Missed me. Yeah, this girl, I'm like 97% sure actually turned into a guy in the movie. Never was a girl. They just made this before the movie came out, and I think they got confused. But they did make an Incredibles video game.
You need to be more flexible.
Which is weird, because they've only made 3 Incredible Lego sets. Look at this. We have a whole graphic too here going on. What the heck? It's a comic book. Wait a minute, is that in the other one? Oh, and also you'll notice they made Mr. Incredible actually buff. I don't know why they didn't do that with the official Lego. What the heck? Yeah, this one does have a comic book. What the heck? That's so cool. All right, this set gets a 10. Okay, let's grab Edna, darling. Bro, this one is so much better. Okay, well, I have to open it. Yo, at least it comes with a free kids ticket to Legoland. That I'm never gonna use. Is it expired? Yeah, it expired. Look at that. It expired like 6 years ago. All right, here she is. I don't think I'll be needing these. Okay, look at it. It's all 3 of the sets that released for the movie that we just did. And there's the instructions. Pretty simple. And oh, bro, what is going on? What is this? You guys see that? Oh, wait. Oh, okay, it's a normal kid. I thought it was like a cursed child. All right, let's build it. All right, we have the legs, the torso, the head, and the hair.
Bruh.
Legit, all you need to do to fix this is take this one's little new mold and just, no, it doesn't work. It doesn't work well. Oh, okay, see, that works a little better. And if you twist it, she has like the concerned face, which this one also has, but yeah, it's a struggle. See, it's a struggle. It's a little weird. Weird. This is like, I guess, Incredibles 2 version of Edna. I don't know, did she have a different outfit? I could have sworn she had the same outfit. Well, no, she's a designer, she probably didn't. Have any of you guys seen those videos of that guy on TikTok who like pretends to be her?
We made it to Disneyland!
How exciting. Okay.
All right, I'm giving this set a 2. This is a terrible version of Edna. All right, now these are all the official sets, but there's one thing that LEGO never released. The Omni Droid, literally the most iconic villain from all the Incredibles movies. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's even more iconic than him. Hey! Yeah, these guys were crazy, and they were really, really cool looking. But I still need to build it, and we're gonna have all of our heroes fight them. So let's go build it. And here it is, the Omni Droid. All right, the Omni Droid's a pretty simple bulb-like build, and it has all these little Technic-y arms that go down to the feet, and it can take on legitimately everyone. Well, not me, I invented it. Well, it's gone rogue. No! No, it got Incrediboy. Ah! We have to stop him. Ugh. Dash, come on, we're gonna force field everyone. Good idea, I'm gonna go get Mom and Dad. All right, Mom. All right, Dad, come on. Where's Lucius? Am up here. Ooh, okay, come on, Lucius. Oh, my goodness. All right, Rick, you're the last one. Okay. Thank you, darling. Violet force field, on it. Hey, guys, thanks for saving me. No problem. Wait a minute, we left Walter out of the force fields. Yo, what's up? No, Walter, I'm okay. I'm not okay. Quick, my loyal minions, stop him. Help me, help. You know what? I've mined enough. Later, guys. No. Green Slaver's taking off. All right, guys, what are we gonna do once we run out of bad guys? I have an idea. What's that? All right, are you ready? No. Wasn't asking you. 3, 2. We saved the day. That's incredible. But you know what's even more incredible than that? What we're doing next, which is